We're rolling.
Oh, it's not live this time either.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Nerdbuzzed.
Nerdbuzzed doesn't condone the consumption of alcohol by any persons under the age of 21. Please drink responsibly.
Welcome to Nerdbuzzed, the podcast where we talk about all the nerdy stuff that we care about and drink a cool frosty brew while we're doing it. I'm your host, Lukas Ellinger. With me as always,
Jeremiah Johnson. I'm actually back, so obviously
and
not always.
And also with me as always,
Lukas Ellinger,
right? My favorite little brother. And also with us every single episode, Gabriel Staley.
Yeah, that's right.
So, happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's out there. We're sorry we're not coming at you live today, but we got family stuff to do.
Yep.
And you got family stuff to do. But we still, that's how diehard we are. We made a video just for you guys. And also this week, big announcement. We have two people to thank for beer, which is awesome. Lukas brought beer.
Always
which is
bring beer.
Like old school Nerdbuzz tradition. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Keeping it alive.
Yep.
It's why you're my favorite little brother. And, there's a lot of competition out there for that spot.
Yeah,
but, you take the cake on that
brother.
one. And we also, thanks to Mick, I'll throw it over to you, Jay.
Yeah,
What did
Mick brought us a drunken pumpkin.
Yeah. And you had that. I love that you maintained that reaction. You sounded like you were struggling to read it, but I think it was more.
Yeah, it's a pumpkin beer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge it till I try it.
It is the
even though it
season.
sounds like I have already judged it,
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
yeah.
and in my mind I kind of have. But
I'll be honest, I judged it pretty harshly right away, too. And I think that does say pumpkin.
it looks like pumpkin to me.
Looks like pumpkin with a K.
Yeah, or
Without-
punkin or something.
Pumpkin?
I don't know.
Drunken pumpkin? Oh, it's supposed to be like it's like a play on words.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah. Okay.
But 6.6%, and it was actually canned on my birthday. Nice.
Nice. It's like a
Oh,
double.
yeah,
That's
double
a double
birthday
bonus. Yeah.
And this is Fort George.
That's how you know you're gonna
I guess
love
we
it.
should give Mick a shout out, and that people should go check out Stupid Mystic Forest.
Mythic now.
Mythic, sorry,
No,
Micketh.
Micketh. There you go.
Yes, Stupid Micketh. It's Stupid Mystic, mythical.
Mythic. Stupid Mythic Forest.
Thank you. Keep it the same name, Mick. We love your show. You make it hard to find. But go check him out. Thanks for bringing beer.
Yep.
And the beer that he gave us.
What are you drinking, Gabe?
Oh yeah,
Well,
sorry.
I'm not having the same thing, but I'm having a mango wheat blue moon. Which,
Door beer.
Yes, a door beer. Thank you, Gabriel, for drinking some of my door beers.
Yes. Just the stuff that's laying around.
That's right. I like that one man's door beer is another man's treasure.
That's exactly
Yes.
right.
And what are you drinking?
Cast Out
Lucas?
IPA. It's out of Bend, Oregon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and can't complain. It's 7.6%.
Nice. I like that you brought beer, which is so awesome, and then we're not even going to drink it.
Oh no,
We'll drink it later.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get there.
It becomes the next door beer, right?
No.
No, that's
Oh.
good. That's good. Well, we'll try it. It might. The
Yeah.
last
If it's anything like the last
Yeah.
one I brought, I
The
don't even
last
think it
beer-
makes the door.
the last beer Lucas brought was so awful. I took one for the team. You guys all owe me thank you.
I
for
didn't
not
even
putting me
I
through
didn't
that
even
beer.
get the chance to try it.
Yeah.
You didn't even save me one. That's how good it was.
So,
Well-
we're going to do this?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
To all the nerds.
Through
all the fuzz, bottoms up, let's get nerdbuzzed.
Clankety, clankety, share the love. Make
Clank,
sure we
clank,
all touch
clank.
cans.
Yeah, mine's really good. I didn't mess up this time at all.
I'm not getting a lot of pumpkin.
I was going to say, this so far is the best pumpkin beer I've ever had.
Yeah. It's very sweet, and then it has the really nice, bitter, almost stout-like finish.
Yeah.
And it's very dark like a stout should be, so.
Yeah.
But it has sweet. It's as sweet as a porter is usually, so I'm thinking it
Yeah,
might be
it
actually
is.
be a porter.
It's sweet. It's very, and it's rich,
Mm-hmm.
but it's actually pretty smooth. Yeah, I was wondering, does that other label say something else?
That's what I was curious.
Like, is it not pumpkin? Is it not
Did
drunken
you guess,
pumpkin?
did you guess a couple different beers?
Yeah, maybe they're not the same.
That's what I'm wondering.
We really make sure to go out of our way to do all this background research before we start the show. Make sure we're well prepared.
Hey, there's beer, guys. Sweet.
Yeah, drink. I know what to do with that.
Yeah.
No? I don't know. We'll have to see if it's a surprise.
It's under the other sticker. You got a double sticker on this one.
Okay.
All right. Well, while Lucas deals with that,
I'll move
what
this
do you think of
closer
your
so
Blue Moon
No.
door beer?
Yeah.
Gabe?
Okay. So initially, I could not taste the mango in this. It tastes like a standard Blue Moon to me. Until I had something sweet, and so I had something sweet just prior to having this beer, and then the mango came out. But otherwise, it just tastes like a regular Blue Moon. It doesn't.
What was the sweet thing that you had before this?
I had it was an ice cream peanut butter. It's an ice cream peanut butter blended shake.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a protein shake, and it's pretty good. And I like sweet stuff, so that's my deal. So that was extremely sweet, and then to go to the Blue Moon, I could finally taste the mango, and then it was like, oh, it really does have a mango flavor to it. But normally, no, this tastes just like a regular Blue Moon.
Like gross and weedy. That's what you mean
Yep.
by that.
Yep,
Exactly.
and I'm okay with that. I drink. It's the door beer. Yep.
Yeah.
So, Nerd Buzz update for you guys.
This
Fields
is not.
of Green is what you're drinking.
Oh, this one's Fields of Green. So we got us two different kinds.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no wonder it didn't taste like
So,
pumpkin.
no wonder it's the best pumpkin beer
and
you've
it's
ever had.
7.6.
Nice. So I don't see why. I wonder what it
And
feels
once again, I randomly grabbed the highest percentage.
Of course you
Right.
did.
Yeah.
So this one feels green. I do not get any pumpkin because there is no pumpkin.
Yeah, there's no pumpkin.
All
It's still
right.
the best pumpkin beer I've ever had.
We should have checked the label.
I still don't know what Fields of Green has to do with dark beer, though.
I don't know either.
I probably would have called Fields of Green like a
Hoppy
hobby, unless maybe this is
or citrusy.
maybe they're doing a hemp seed edition.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
It's that's something that's been popular, so
They could be a big fan of Field of Dreams.
could be. But what I'm saying is, I'm sure that's what it's named after. But
It makes sense. It's a little more potent at 7.6 because it is sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
Like right.
we need a Jack to look that up. Oh no, he can't
Damn
because
it,
he's not
Jack.
21 to look on the site.
Is that he gets stopped at the gate?
Yep.
Right. I'm not gonna give him my ID, man. Not getting in trouble for that. So before we get into too much more ridiculousness, I'm sure we will. We're
yes,
gonna
why?
keep drinking our beers, but I want to say once again, just thank you for everybody that's been following us. It's been super amazing. We are going to keep doing live shows, and so please keep commenting and joining us there. Go to Twitter, follow us, ask us any questions, give us ideas for the show. We'd love to hear some feedback. You can find us on Facebook, all the social media. Go to nerdbuzz.com where you can watch any episode of Nerdbuzz 100% free, as opposed to...
Any other percentage?
That's right. So, I don't really have like
I'm
a
such
super...
the freaking monkey with the symbols.
And he's back,
Right?
And he's back.
I was
It's
gonna say it's like
awesome.
you didn't even miss a beat.
right? Yeah, he knew. He knew what to do. It's good. He's here every time, and it's awesome.
I even made it for your non-episode.
For the non-episode?
Yeah, you're thank you, nerds.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, nerds.
I just kind of want him to like blip in if he's not here, right behind you, and have all these classic lines go off.
We should do that.
Right.
We'll come up with some hotkeys, some J hotkeys.
I think that'd be perfect.
Okay, so on our...
Dude, just have it be a word bubble that says "insert dad joke here."
There you go. On our last live episode, we did have several issues, right? That kept happening, and we discovered what it was is that there are hotkeys assigned to the keyboard, and Jack was over there trying to respond to people and typing answers, and so he would hit the hotkey,
Oh.
and it would stop the video, or like do something, and he's like, "What's going on?" So we're squaring that away. That won't happen anymore. He's now gonna have to move the mouse to click things. I'm gonna do the little like 10 keypad. I'll let that work still, but
Well,
no more letters.
You can get a USB mini keyboard.
Yeah,
And probably just assign your hotkeys to that.
yeah. There we go.
So
So donate. Go to Patreon. Give us some money.
We need a new keyboard.
That's right. We need better
Well, no,
hotkeys
it's-
for Jack.
it would just be a USB hotkey board.
Yeah. No, that would work awesome. So that's why those things happened. It took us to the end of the episode, and waiting until Jack was done crying from us yelling at him to figure it out. But we did it. So, so I don't really have like a major topic.
So
to
this
really...
is most definitely not Fields of Green.
It's not Fields of Green.
So
Because Fields
of Green is a very, 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 very pale beer. So I don't know what this actually is.
Mystery beer. It's still the best pumpkin beer I've ever had.
It's a mystery.
Oh, maybe this is it? Maybe that's the tag portion now? Growler.
Color-wise,
Cavea. Is that a beer on there? Cavea? Cavea. I don't know how to spell that.
I know how to spell
Or
it.
say it.
I can spell it because I can read.
is it Kavike?
Kavike?
That could be it. Here's the tag.
Is that it there? You figure it out.
Oh,
dude.
no.
Do we just all idiots? Is that what's going on?
Kavatica?
We're all stumped. Thanks, Mick. It's clearly working.
You're gonna find out it's 4%.
Right, and it is actually
it
pumpkin
is-
beer.
It is.
It's not even. It's non-alcoholic. Yeah. Like that. Now we're getting into some more darker colors there.
Yes.
I don't know.
There's a few dark ones, but I'm still not seeing the
Dork ones? Did you say dork ones?
Kavatica Stout.
Oh,
Hey, there it is. We found it.
8.8%.
Wow, it even went up higher. Nice. It just got better and better.
So
What a confuse. So what? Why does that have a different beer written on it then?
That's
because
what the tag
this
was for.
The
They
tag
messed
was
up. They knew
just-
it.
They they scribbled the wrong thing out
Yeah,
there.
probably.
Yeah.
Or they're filling multiple. Somebody else actually is drinking.
I wonder if he got a deal on it, a mislabel.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
He's like, we'll throw in a bonus.
No
for
wonder
him.
is like drink 'em right now because it's actually from like a month ago and I got a deal on it. So
it's the house stout.
okay, it's pretty good.
It's not bad. It's very sweet.
Yeah,
But it tastes. But 8.8%. I'm not surprised.
as we keep raising its alcohol percentage, I'm
It's
more
becoming more
okay with
okay,
it
yeah.
because it is so sweet, right? It's
getting better
making
and
more
better.
sense. Yeah. So, like I said, we don't really have a topic other than kind of just bantering and goofing around this month because we're cracking out on Red Dead. That's all I've been doing.
I don't know. It won't stop snowing for me.
Yeah, we could get past the beginning of the goddamn game. Have you made it out of the snow yet?
Oh yeah. I've been to Valentine and
Okay.
done a whole bunch of stuff there, and then spent most of my time hunting. So
Okay.
Just
That's
like last
easy
time.
to do. Have you gone to look at like the challenge list so that you can hunt those things first?
I got the bear, obviously.
Oh, did you kill it right in the
The
beginning
legendary bear?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
did.
with that first encounter?
too? Yep.
Yeah.
That's when I killed it too.
Wow.
Yeah, I got it first count. I shot it with the repeating rifle right in the face like 5 times
Yeah.
or 7 times, however many rounds it holds. But the whole dead eye right in the face. And
Oh,
then
and that was enough to do it?
well, no, then it tackled me and I
Yeah.
knifed it to death.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, see, that kind of happened to me, except I used the revolver,
Oh, nice.
right? And I just kept, I must have unloaded and
Yeah, no,
reloaded
he-
like
he-
3-4 times. Same thing, though. Stab him like crazy with the knife, and he like starts to like, all right, you win, and crawl away. And I was like, I don't think so, buddy.
Yeah.
And it just kept, going off until he fell.
Yeah, I chased him down and knifed him again.
Nice. Did you go to the trapper with your goods from him? Have you done any of that?
No, I did not do that.
Did you? So what do you have?
I think
do you
you
have the
turn-
bear hide?
The hide's in my camp.
Yeah, you turn the hide into your camp, but you
Okay.
can still go back to the trapper you're talking about.
I didn't turn it in. It's just in a pile in the corner of my camp.
Oh,
Oh, like you just dropped it off at your like
At the
campsite,
camp. Yeah.
and it's still there. Like, did you actually put it in a box or something, or it's just
No,
there?
it's just there.
Weird, and it's still there.
I hope so.
Yeah, because this was actually an issue that I ran into. The biggest glitch I've had happen was when I was hunting legendary animals, which the bear is, right? And you have to get all the resources you get off them are used to make specific gear in the game, and the only way to get that gear is to use the legendary stuff, and they give you only enough with those animals to make those things, right? So I got the buffalo, put it in the cinematic mode, which is awesome, and started riding to the destination for the trapper to trade it in and make this sweet buffalo gear. On the way there, attacked by wolves. They kicked me off, and the horse ran off, and they attacked me and totally killed me. Respawned, no more buffalo hide. And it did not automatically go to the trapper or anything. I lost it. I went and hunted all the rest of them that I could get to in the map, and even though sometimes I died and they popped in the corner, it was like, you've abandoned the legendary hunt, but go see the trapper to claim your gear, right? Not the buffalo. I lost it the
That's kind of where I'm at with the moose right now. We were talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
Where I was in the cinematic mode running, and apparently I pissed somebody off, and I'm stuck behind a wagon, and he just won't go around it. And all of a sudden I look at the TV from around the corner, because what do you do when it's on cinematic mode? You get a beer or make a sandwich, right?
Yeah, or go pee. You do something else, right? Yeah,
and
yeah.
so all of a sudden I hear all these gunshots going off, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? Peek around the corner to me being swarmed and just dying.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. I'll go back to that spot and pick up the hide. No, you won't.
No. And
No,
did
it's gone.
you go to the trapper?
It still hasn't been at the trapper yet.
Yeah, you might have to reload. That's what I had to do.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
There's so much time invested.
Oh, you're gonna miss out, dude.
I think I would have to. Yeah, it'd be like 3 days ago. I'd have to reload too. I'm not doing it.
If you think about how many more days you're going to play Red Dead versus the 3 you have to go back.
I'm not gonna do it, and I'm gonna be really upset later. But
Oh yeah, I hope that it all transfers over to online so that I can show up and just like rub it in your face that I got it.
it won't. It won't. It won't be on.
I hope that's the one thing
Just
I
the
can
moose.
wear. Yeah.
Just the moose.
If they're like, you can pick one outfit to wear online,
Boom.
that's it. I'm
Legendary
picking that one.
moose.
Yep, just so I can rub it in your face. You know, because you're my brother.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So apparently, pro tip to everybody out there: save before you hunt any legendary animal. Do not kill the legendary animal in any kind of water because you can't skin it, and so that might encourage some sort of weird glitch, right? But the biggest tip I've learned in the past couple weeks playing Red Dead is save. Just they give you a list of like 25 save files you can make. Just make save files. It's the best way to go. I've lost my elite white horse
I wouldn't say
3
it's a
times.
pro
in
tip.
redoing
That's
it.
just kind of a classic gaming tip.
Yeah, for any game.
It
Right,
is.
really,
It's so
right?
easy not to do that with Red Dead, though. Just to forget about saving. Just because you're so into what's going on, you get so hooked that it's just like, oh, I should have saved.
Yeah.
Damn it, again.
Well, and there's some games where there is no autosave. Right? So you have to go in and manually save. And those ones, you start to learn that lesson pretty quickly.
Yes.
Right? Because oh my God, 5 hours. I lost 5 hours of gameplay because I didn't save, right? So those I'll do it. I just start
one thing.
religiously doing it like once every 30 minutes.
That's one thing, though, that I liked about computer games, keyboard mouse stuff, is you could set the save up to a hotkey setups like Control S is save or whatever, you know. So it's
Right.
just while you're playing, just reach over and tap that every once in a while
Yeah.
and just save. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
save.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm totally encouraging it that everybody does it. I'm just gonna move this screen up a little bit so we can see the time.
Geek songs.
What?
Didn't even do that
You gonna sing
feature.
louder for all of us? So I was trying to think what else. If I have any other pro tips I've learned this week that are not pro tips, apparently.
Oh, I'm just saying the save thing is what you were talking about, the classic games that you had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that's old
Ingrained
school
into
gaming.
us, but we did get lazy, right?
Well, yeah.
We've totally gotten lazy with the autosave.
Yeah, it's kind of like cruise control.
What's the
Power
fastest way to make money, you think? Other than the glitch?
Other than the glitch,
Because I think I have a pretty good answer.
I need to hear
Yeah.
this because
I've heard several answers on this
rob
too.
people,
No.
sell your stuff.
Fishing with dynamite. Fish are worth so much, and you can get them with dynamite.
Yeah, I've heard that you can fish with dynamite.
Yeah. So
I've
they'll
never
they'll
actually
just
done
float
it.
to the
Well,
surface.
Gary posted the video of him doing it.
Yeah.
He's like, I love fishing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's totally worth it, and they're worth a lot of money.
What's a lot of money?
The fish.
Yeah.
I think that I've sold a fish for like $30.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't be getting the little ones,
Well, of course not, but
But like, I think it was like maybe $15 for like a 4-pound bass, which is pretty good, and you can hold quite a few.
Nice.
So I think it's totally worth it. If you don't want to use the glitch, fishing is the fastest way to make money.
Yeah. Other than that, it's totally the money glitch for the gold bar.
You were saying trains though too.
In trains, yeah. Well, there's one of the. I guess maybe that's something else I've learned with my recent having to reload my game to get the buffalo gear. By the way, when you wear the buffalo hat and you have the little horns, all worth it. So worth it.
I'm all about the Viking helmet. I've
pumpkin.
never
The
Viking helmet
I've
is
never
sweet,
taken
too.
it off.
Yeah,
What?
we found this. What is it? A burial site? Something.
It's got it's a burial site of some sort.
Some sort. But you
Yeah.
get like a Viking hatchet and a Viking helmet.
Really?
You, like search the catacombs kind of area.
And your helmet doesn't get knocked off.
Really?
Right.
Huh.
I haven't had it knocked off yet.
Is it a horned helmet?
No, it's like
Okay,
a
good.
battle. Like
Oh,
it's got
good.
the nose piece with just the eyes showing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of battle.
It kind of reminds me of like a Spartan kind of mat. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
totally.
Yes, exactly like that.
It doesn't have that same mullet flare that one
Oh,
has, but
damn.
it stops more at the ear on it.
But yeah,
Oh.
I haven't had it knocked off yet, which makes sense.
still wearing
It's
it.
a helmet. Yeah, I'm still wearing it.
I am so
I'm either wearing
ingrained
that
into me
or
now.
I'm
It's
wearing
a
the
half-
ridiculous
It's a
bear
half
hat.
skull.
Yeah, the bear hat.
That's it.
That's why I was wondering if you turned your ears in yet to get the bear.
No, I didn't know what to do with it yet. I just had it all sitting.
Well, in all
Yeah.
fairness, he's not far enough to find the guy to do that.
I wonder
yet.
if you can do it at the camp. Can you? Until you find the trapper?
No, because I didn't know about it until you told me, and then it just so happened I helped one guy, where I ran with him on my shoulder because I had some pelt I wanted on my horse, and I wasn't gonna lose that to help this guy, so I ran him all the way down into that town, whatever that city, and so I happened to find that trapper guy who gave me the bear stuff.
So,
So I'm not sure what I did with the bear stuff.
well, I think that was probably one of those ones where you lost it, right? Like
It
you
might
just
have
didn't
been.
it, and then it just automatically got sent to the trapper, which is what they're supposed to do. Like I heard that you don't
Yeah, I'm
even
not
have
sure.
to skin them if you don't want. You can just kill them right away, and then it's supposed to tell you that you abandoned it, and it'll just appear at the trapper. But my bison thing, it freaked out. So just do those
Maybe you have to
individually.
kill another legendary animal after.
If you
I don't know.
Did you do that?
if you skin it though,
Yeah, and I did kill ones after that, and I got all those, even though I had been killed and lost some of those ones.
They
I
still
still
are-
got those, but the buffalo for some reason never showed up.
So if you skin it, can you do any more than just skin it and then just leave the carcass there?
No, because they're legendary, so they're
You
so
can-
huge you can't
yeah,
throw them on your
that's
horse.
what I
Well,
or
unless
anything
it's like the
that.
coyote or the fox, like you can pick those up. Like the little ones you can, but yeah, some of them are just too big.
Well, the bear was too big, and I.
Yeah, you just can't even pick
Right.
it up or bring it.
You
But you'll
lasso
take
it,
everything.
drag it slowly.
Yeah.
That'll cure the meat real
bad
fast.
idea.
for you, yeah.
Well, and were you the one that was telling me you lassoed things and pulled them out of the water?
Yeah. You can. I did with deer.
So
I've
that's
had
worth
deer
trying.
die in the water, and they're floating down the stream, and I got it, and pulled it in.
Yeah, because I tried to do that with the elk and I couldn't get it. I
wonder-
lost that one too because of that. But
I
then
wonder if it was
automatically
too far
got back to
away,
me.
or was it like?
Oh, I was right there.
Oh.
No, it was like at my feet. Like it.
But it was
could
a
not have been any
legendary?
closer. Yeah, it was a
I
legendary.
wonder if it just doesn't work for legendary. You can't rope legendary.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you
must
could
be
just rope them, walk up to them, and stab them into the fight, right?
Yeah.
That might be why.
Another
That's how I do
glitch.
it anyway, though. I get really close and I'm just like dead eye. As many rounds as the gun will take, right in the head, fire, right? And usually I've got my repeater or something that's like at least 8 rounds. And it's just no way it's going to survive that. It's a little fox, right? It doesn't have a head.
You did that to a fox.
Yeah, it's like whatever. Just get the thing. I don't want it to get. I've had enough issues with them. They're not getting away.
Oh.
And I think I read you can't destroy you can't ruin the hide.
There's
Oh,
no,
okay.
yeah, not on the legendary.
Yeah, you just get it. They
'Cause
went out of their way to
give
make sure you got them.
Yeah, they don't give you any credit for 1 to 3 stars on them. They don't even like come up as a rating for that.
No.
They just say legendary.
Yeah.
I think it is 3-star, but it says legendary.
The other thing I wasn't gonna say about having to restart and do stuff over again is the challenges in the game are loads of fun, but a bunch of the challenges will like overlap, kind of like you can kind of use, like kind of get more than one at a time if you kind of do them right.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't even think to do that or even look at the challenges when I was first playing because I was just so engrossed with the world. But because I'm doing stuff again, that I'm less intrigued by that, and I want to like accomplish stuff more efficiently. And so I would really recommend checking out
already
your challenge
gone.
list
Pumpkin time.
and see how many of those you can knock down. We'll see if it is pumpkin, right? We don't know what to believe anymore. It might not even be pumpkin.
And
might-
you know
it
what?
might
I
be
am
Fields
curious
of
about
Green.
that one too.
Yeah, I want to.
Like,
I want you
you
to
said
open it
this
just
one
to
was
see what
sweet.
it is.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's
We're
pumpkin
excited
and
for you
sweet.
to drink that.
I want to see this.
Yeah, it might be worth it to leave that little bit of the porter in there. It might make it taste better.
Just see what this turns out. He's like, no, I don't want to even do this. Scared.
So
already.
excited.
Have you
I just
done
can't
the?
hide it.
Have you done the challenge where the guy's like in the woods shooting jugs
Yes.
and you challenge him?
Yep.
I have somehow messed it up twice now, 2 different times.
Did you shoot too early? Were you too eager?
The
Is that what
second
it
one,
was?
I got too eager. He's like, "All right, ready, set," and I was like, "Bam, blah blah." And he was just like, "Oh, you cheated. I'm gonna shoot you now." And I was like, "Fine, you're just gonna die." It's like, "Fine," and you get to take your money back off him. So whatever, right?
Has he come back after that, or did you
It's
just
been
like,
a different.
ruin
It's
that?
no. I think there's several of
Okay,
these
Mick.
going on because you hear them.
This is a very beautiful pour, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for being in a can since your birthday.
Yeah. Want to try it, Gabe?
Yes, that looks amazing. Even though nobody agrees with pumpkin.
I'm surprised that you
much
think
you
it
want?
looks amazing. It
let's
doesn't
do
look like
half.
a wheat beer at all.
All right, let me try this.
To Mick.
To me.
Thanks, stud.
Pumpkin beer.
Yeah.
Let's try this. Woo.
Cheers.
Go
Cheers.
check out stupid Micketh Forest.
Yeah.
I think you got it right that time.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that is what he should
Hey,
call
the
it.
smell right there, just the smell
Yeah,
says Jeremiah's not going
That's
to.
pumpkin.
Jeremiah's not going to like this.
So he paid full price for this one, is what you're saying. Yeah, it wasn't mislabeled.
It's
What do you
an
think?
IPA.
It's got a really nice. It's
Really,
really pretty.
you're not disgusted.
He's
You
puzzled.
look confused. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I
Oh,
drinking?
Looks like he
the
forgot
first
his
time
glasses.
my first swig was kind of the same thing. Oh,
What is it?
wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's
I assume it's not really heavy on pumpkin spice, which is the go-to move.
I don't know. He's trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about this.
it's just like a rate to me.
I don't
To
know.
me, and
Drink
I
it
don't-
again.
Look, okay, so to me, and I don't know my beers very well, but it tastes just like a regular IPA. Just a little less. It's a little less hoppy, I suppose. It's not sweet.
How much is left in there? I want to try it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Lucas
got
didn't
some.
use his glass. There we go. I brought you a glass. Whatever.
I was gonna
It's
try it
cool.
with. Yeah, that's what I.
We'll try it together.
Oh my god. We
It's
have
cool.
to share.
I'm
a
your
glass.
favorite big brother. Yeah, here, I'll even let you have first drink.
You already touched it. It's too late.
It's not bad.
I'm gonna touch
Oh,
it
it
with
smells
my mouth
like
in a
pumpkin.
minute.
Yes.
so-
It smells good though, like pumpkin pie.
It's,
Okay.
It's that pumpkin.
Definitely
sweet.
gives you the
Spicy?
pumpkin smell.
I don't know.
But then you
I'm
get
not
it in
fu-
your mouth
it's,
and
it's
you
different.
say-
It's
Well,
I don't like it.
You don't like it? I didn't think you would.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you're not into a beer that's really very sweet. Although you do like Space Dust, which I think of as sweet. That's more of a drier sweet though.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like the.
What?
nothing.
I like the
What?
hoppy.
Is it because I said it's a drier sweet?
Yes.
You're like, you don't think it is? It's so alcoholic to me. That
It's
I always
very
think,
alcoholic, but
Yeah.
it's very
It's like
sweet.
a gin IPA.
Well, I'm not seeing this one.
It's not terrible.
Wow, it is super pumpkin-y.
It's not terrible, but it's not good. If that's what somebody brought
Maybe
in
it's
a
like a
growler,
limited
I'd
release.
be able to drink it.
Yeah, but they're not.
And we opened it, dude. It was mint.
Was
Yeah, it's weird. It feels weird on my tongue.
I feel the stems raking as it goes down.
It's.
You didn't want to take that drink, is what that just looked like.
Oh, I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, no, it's different. It's really different.
It's
I'm gonna drink
really
it.
smooth, but then it hits. Is it almost like yeasty? Is that what that is? Is there a little bit of yeasty in there? It seems like the yeast kind of dances on your tongue after you drink a little more.
Is it better after drinking your 8%?
I prefer the 8% one. I do.
Yeah, it is. That stout was really good.
Yeah.
It was also sweet though, but
But again, it was pushing 9%, right? So
I'm not getting real strong on the yeast.
yeah.
No, there is some.
It's all right. I've been known to be wrong before.
but there's not a whole lot of pumpkin in there. Like we
The
all
flavor
agree.
not
There's
as
just
much,
not.
but in the aroma a bunch.
Yes.
So
That's-
I
that's
almost
what I caught. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
this
exactly.
definitely
Yeah.
smells like. And then I was going, Jeremiah's not going to like this. Then I took a swig. I was like, oh, he might be okay with that. But
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with our first statement though. This is still the best pumpkin beer I've had.
yeah.
Well, at leave it at that for now. We'll see how we go.
Well, and I wonder how much, like when you have such
And Mick's going to text us, it wasn't even a freaking pumpkin beer, you guys.
Yeah. That's what I get for buying out of the rando bin. I could see where drinking a really like aromatic beer like that, right? Where it might be more beneficial to drink it in a glass as opposed to drinking it out of a can, right? Because your nose is in there, you're gonna smell it while you drink it. So
And definitely these glasses are. Yep.
yeah,
This is the way
like
to do it.
I could see that making a big difference in it, and almost bringing on a little more of that pumpkin-y flavor just through the aroma.
Yeah,
It's really pumpkin-y when you smell it. I'm shocked that it's not as strong when you taste it.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm going. This
it smells like a pumpkin pie.
Yep.
Lucas nailed it. Spot on.
Yeah. Interesting.
It does. It's pumpkin-y, sweet smelling.
It's very sweet beer. It is very, very sweet.
Yeah.
It smells like if you made pumpkin pie
ends
from
so
the...
weird on the back of my tongue. I don't know how to describe it.
And it's still sweet, lingering.
Yeah. It's not like an IPA because it doesn't have that bitter finish.
Well, that's what hops do. They're supposed to do.
What?
Little bitter, little
Give you
bit
the
bitter.
Yeah, but I don't get a huge like an
You
not
don't
like
get
an
the
IPA.
huge-
No,
Oh,
because
no, huge.
it's not an IPA.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I know that. We were commenting, or Gabe was saying how
Yeah,
it
it
reminds
might-
me of like an IPA, but I
To
think
me,
an IPA would be more at
bitter.
the end you would
Oh,
get that
yeah.
bite, that real
Yeah.
bite. This is almost more of a dance than a bite. I don't know how to describe it other than that, but I can feel it on my tongue. At
It's
the
a
end.
tickle.
Dancing.
It's
It's
a
dancing,
it's a
not
little
biting.
tickle.
Yeah, not biting. There's a difference. It's a little more gentle.
So, is it a jig or a waltz?
A jig or a waltz.
Oh, the difference between
This
jig
one?
or waltz.
This
Waltz.
one's a waltz because
Yeah.
it's a little. It's
much
not quite.
slower.
Yeah, it is. It's a waltz for sure.
A little more choreographed.
Yeah. So I did have one. If we try to reel back out of beer stuff, we're gonna get right back to beer stuff. I'm sure of it. But I have one lingering question because we did get announced this last week, I believe, that for sure from Rockstar by the end of this month we will be playing Red Dead Online.
Yeah.
So it will come out, right? It's gonna come out in the
I'm excited.
endless beta form, just like GTA is. I think you could say GTA Online is still running a beta, basically, right?
yeah.
Like it's changing every month. I think until it's definitive, it's kind of a beta, right? Yeah.
Until they come out with a new one.
Well, but then,
Right.
until they release a full new game
Yeah.
in like a new city, that's the inevitable beta, right? We're just constantly being their beta testers.
Oh, speaking of the beta and the DLC and the new stuff, because that's like what GTA's been. It's just this endless updates and content and stuff. How about those poor people who bought Final Fantasy? All that DLC they were promised and no more.
Yep. Yeah, I heard about that.
Like, what was it, 4 or 5 arcs that they just totally just done?
Yeah, I heard at least 3.
Yeah.
And,
Wow.
And some people bought, like, what about those season pass people?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's more what I was getting at, but yeah.
Well,
It's kind of disappointing. Like, I don't know. I heard about that too. I mean, I don't know. I guess if you don't want to do it anymore, it's like the guy left, right? Left the company, so they're not going to do it anymore, and they're just going to kind of shut the game down. But maybe that's better than sticking around and releasing some crap DLC just to get your quota in. Maybe
don't Ubisoft it, but
yeah, it's like I don't know. I did hear about that though, and it is unfortunate. I like that game, and I haven't gone back. I was kind of waiting for some DLC stuff to just go through and try. And one of them, which I think is still, if it's not out yet, is going to come out where you can do it cooperatively.
you're gonna get the final one, and that's it. I think.
Yeah, the next one that was on the list.
No, I think it was. You're gonna get the next one that was already developed, and they're gonna get the very final one.
Oh, okay.
Is what I think the article I read. I have to go back and find it again, but
Yeah, that is disappointing.
I was gonna try and bring it up on our last live cast,
But you didn't.
well, you didn't have it. That's when I was prepared.
Again, it's my fault.
That's when I was prepared to actually make a comment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad for everybody that is purchased that DLC.
Yeah.
But you're super excited for Red Dead Online.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Amazing.
Are you
It's already a unicorn.
the online? It's
Oh, yeah,
already.
it's already.
It's already the best.
I get to
Red Dead
shoot
Online
you
you've
in
played.
the face, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
you can do it
with a shotgun,
Yeah, right.
right.
the double barrel
You
shotgun.
could do that in GTA. That's what you're gonna say, right? But it's so much different when you're in a cowboy gear and you can't just get in your car and call your mechanic
Right.
and stuff. That makes it's way more personal. Everything
Oh,
that
yeah.
happens in Red Dead Online is going to be so much more
When I
personal
shoot your horse.
than in GTA.
You've got your horse pimped with ultrasonic hearing, so you can be like across the map and be like, oh,
Yeah.
Then it gauges this warp drive and just and right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Maybe that'll be the horns, right? You'll have different ways of whistling or like different things, different horns you can blow.
Yeah.
So is
For
it the same map
Viking
or
horns.
a different map for online? You think?
So what I've read is that it's going to be the exact same map and the same world that the single player has, except it'll be kind of like online, just sort of like GTA, right? But I'm pretty sure the world dynamics, as far as like interacting with people and
it's
then
gonna be
remembering
dumbed down.
it and that kind of thing. I've heard they're supposed to try to retain it.
What?
Yeah, to
Oh,
some
I
degree.
could see it. Yeah.
Dude,
So-
that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of stupid, simple, repetitive things in it that they're probably just gonna like the snake bite,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
right? Like that person will be there. You know,
Although
the
your
person
remarks
being-
to that guy do change as you play it.
What do you mean?
Like the guy with the snake bite. Like you start saying like again.
Oh.
And he's like, "Oh, I learned my lesson this time," and he's like, "I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
so."
but I've had multiple different people. It's not just the same guy every time.
What about the prisoner? I've freed the prisoner by like shooting his shackles 3 times. Same guy every single time.
He always gets
I don't
caught.
know. I've only ran into him twice. The first time, I thought it was funnier to hog tie him and just leave him on the sheriff's porch.
Nice.
Like, no interact, just leave him there.
yeah.
And then the second time, I was like, God, this guy's back? It's like, fine, I'm just going to rope him and drag him as far as I can. And
Nice.
he really didn't make it very far.
That's one of the challenges. By the way.
I didn't get it. Yeah, I didn't get it.
Well,
Probably
you have to do them in order.
probably because I just drug him to see how long it took to kill him, and then I stopped.
Yeah, you have to drag someone way past when they die.
Yeah,
That's
if
the
you hit
challenge.
into stuff, it works a lot better. They die faster. Like rocks
You
and
run them
trees.
into stuff.
And it's funny because you'll see the rope
Imagine
like
that.
dragging behind you, and the tension of it, like when he hits something, it kind of like bounces around. The rope tension keeps growing and shrinking as he's hitting different things.
Nice.
I thought that was cool. You know, he hits a tree or something, your controller vibrates a little bit.
Yeah,
I
I've
thought that
drug
was
a
cool.
few people. The rope is one of my favorite.
Oh yeah, if I can use it, I'm using it.
So, as far as the online, in the first Red Dead, you could pick where you played in the social setting, where like you could kill people, or you could pick where you played in the friendly session,
Yeah.
right? And I don't know if they'll still do that this time, but in the friendly session, you obviously couldn't shoot each other. But what you could like throw dynamite or something, or like a grenade, or couldn't you do something like that? Like you could blow it up to where they would fall over, and then you could do stupid things to them to keep them
Well,
on the ground.
you could just punch and kick him. Like I spawned in to the McFarland Ranch, which is where I spawned in at for the first time, and there's like somebody waiting there, and he just starts punching and kicking me. It was the friendly session,
Yeah.
so it's like you're not getting hurt, but you're like reacting, and then you fall over, and then he's starting kicking you, stomping, and you get up, and then he punching, kicking you, fall over, and it's like
You're
I'm
just
like,
stuck
okay.
in that up and
yeah,
down.
and he kept doing it for like 20 freaking minutes. Like he's gonna give up eventually. No, this little 12-year-old kid had
Just
the freaking
chuckling to
thumbs
himself.
of freaking steel.
It sounds like something that they're going to use online.
Yeah,
Somebody's going to just lock somebody else in a corner and just keep punching
It
and
sounds like
kicking
he had
them.
the same
yeah.
thing happen to him, and he was like, "I'm just gonna give it to somebody else."
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, I guess this is how you play this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, exactly.
The one thing also in the friendly one, the way you could screw over people was killing their horse.
Oh
You
yeah,
could kill
Yeah.
their horse, but you couldn't kill them.
Well, I bought it and I played enough to get online and set it all up, and then we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah, we probably moved on to GTA.
Yeah, you guys were like, did something different.
Yeah,
Well, screw you guys, I'm going home.
that's what we're doing to everybody who's playing GTA now, right? Is we're baiting the hook so they could go and do that in their corner, and then we're gonna go play Red Dead.
Which
gonna
is
be
great.
awesome.
No, it's an easy transition for him. Come on over, play Red Dead. Go
I'm
pick
curi-
it up.
I'm
it's
curious
totally
about
worth
that.
the money.
Yeah, it's gonna be so different though than GTA. At least I
I
hope
gotta
it
say,
is.
just playing in the snow, I'm still loving the game.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
mad are you that you can't make snowballs?
That's not very good.
Snowballs hadn't been invented yet, dude.
Whatever.
No? Oh.
And I really wish that the snow would like build up on your
How
house a
cool?
little
How
bit
cool
more.
would it be?
You
though,
can't even
like,
build a snowman?
If you frickin', so if you're in a fist fight though, you
Do you
knock
want
somebody
to build
over.
a snowman? Yeah.
Yeah, they shoot
cool
it
would be
with a
if you're in the
shotgun.
snow, you got in a fist fight, you knock somebody down. Instead of beating him, there's another option to freaking just whitewash them. So you just like,
Yeah,
Oh,
something,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
other than the snow just being cold and having that effect on you, I wish there was a little more interaction with it you could have.
One thing that will happen if you ride
Dude, how
out of
awesome
the
is it
snow.
though your tracks stay? It's like you go through a spot, you go away from there, and you come back. Your tracks are still there.
Oh yeah, and if you fall over with your horse, it like just leaves this huge slide mark that stays there too. Yeah.
I had actually one of the hides I went and got. I think it was the buffalo. The second time, they almost killed me again. And it fell off of my horse, made this big slide mark all the way down in the side of this hill, and I was now quite a ways away, but I could see it from the other side of the river where it was at because it made this big clear path in there, and I went over to it, and sure enough, there was the pelt sitting there at the bottom of it. It was pretty sweet. Like that level of attention to detail is phenomenal.
So in the game, nobody's worried about getting tracked because of that?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, you can track the other animals that way. It's
no, but
way
like
easier to
you're
track them this
you're
way.
not worried about somebody coming up on you because
that'll be
leaving.
online, right?
Yeah,
I would think,
they're following your tracks
Yeah.
to find you.
I didn't even consider that. Could you go in and do the tracking like you can do with animals, but for somebody online and track them
that'd
down?
be cool.
Like, how cool would
Even
that
I
be?
think
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to watch your
think
own steps and watch everything you're doing,
I'd
so
be
you're not
walking
getting tracked.
backwards everywhere.
Well, if you play in the snow,
I just have these circles over everybody
Yeah,
else's
yeah.
tracks.
always
Yeah.
doubling back.
or grab a tree branch and have it fall behind you.
Just
Yeah.
sweeping behind you.
I do know that when you're playing in the snow, if it starts snowing, it will start to fill your tracks in.
it
But
does.
it does it varied. So like you can look back, see your tracks, and then kind of watch them disappear as
Yeah,
the snow keeps
and then
falling.
you'll know
it takes a while, though.
how
Yeah,
long
yeah.
it took, how close you are to whatever you're tracking because of how much snow is in the tracks that you're
Yeah,
following.
yeah.
And
You
you'll be like,
totally
"Yep,
would.
I'm this far behind this
Yep.
person."
Yeah.
Holy crap!
That's pretty cool,
That's
right?
some for real stuff there.
It's cool because there's so many things in the game that will like literally kind of blow your mind like that. Like that's just one of them. But there's so many that are that way.
Yes, you got far. Do you improve on tracking at all?
Yes. The
You do.
more animals that you like specifically watch and kind of hunt and track, the quicker you'll get at recognizing them, and it'll tell you what their pelts
Right.
are
Instead of
worth
like
right
mystery animal,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, white-tailed deer.
away. And it'll tell you what if it's
Oh,
a
just
perfect
from their
one or
track.
not. Yeah. You can just like this one.
I like that.
totally
That's
got
pretty
it. Like
cool.
you start
That's
figuring
cool.
it out more and more as
I
you do
figured
it.
the Indian/African American guy would teach you something more.
Oh yeah, no, I don't really remember him coming back.
No,
I didn't run into that.
like that was his big thing, though, right? Like, oh, we gotta find these people. He's like, I'll go and I'll track them. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
As he's just galloping on his horse, like they went that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, and in the beginning, I thought it was I think even the tracks that they make where you're following them must get brighter, like the shimmers. Either that or it's the fact that I've been playing it on 4 TVs now. That could be it too. But 4 different
definitely
TVs.
talk
yeah.
about the different TVs. He's here too, but that might be another show.
But the one I settled on for sure, I'm pretty sure as I've progressed in the game, the tracks have gotten brighter, so they're easier to follow. Right? They don't blend in with the grasses.
I guess I've noticed that, like the footprint glow.
It
of the
seems
track,
brighter to me.
It is intenser on some things, but I also have weird situations where it's just like, it went that way, and I'm like, okay, and I go follow it for like 10 steps, and that just disappears.
That's where you click the hunt again.
Yeah, no, it's
and
just
follow
gone.
the track.
It's just gone.
Oh, weird.
Like I have to go run like another, I don't know, 40 steps, and then I can click it
Now,
again,
if
and
you
it's
click
like,
it,
oh, here's the
click
trail.
Click it, you don't see one of those little like gold steaming.
Right, and there's none
files.
of that either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That means you're right on top of it.
I know.
Yeah.
but those are only with the legendary animals too.
Oh, okay. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not necessarily true though. Like if you're hunting
this
an animal,
pile of crap came out in an arrow like that.
yeah,
Yeah, right. I can tell which way he was walking
Yeah.
and pooping.
terrible. It's terrible because it's true.
That's level 10. That's level 10 tracking. There.
Or
They're legendary because
Well, it was like-
they can create shapes.
it was like when I was doing the moose one. It's like, oh, he just scratched this tree. He went that way.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Okay, sure. And then it was, oh, you found some fur, which means he went that way. It's like, all right, but it's just fur. There's no tracks yet. Like, what's going on? And then, of course,
that's
I'm
how
like,
good he is.
oh, he's close. And I'm like, I wonder where he is. Oh, he's right in front of me.
Yeah. As soon as he says anything that sounds like he's kind of close to you,
Yeah, crouch.
you're right on top.
Crouch.
Of him. Yeah. Crouch. Be sneaky. I was gonna say
And be
just
prepared
to
to shoot him in the head.
throw it
Oh.
back to the snow. to give you one more thrill out of snow, you should try it because it works. If you're in the snow and it's snowing and you have like snow on you or your horse, and then you ride down the mountain and the sun comes out on you, you can actually watch it melt away and steam off your horse.
Oh, that's crazy.
Right? Like, I watched that happen in the game. I was like, what is that on me? And I looked, and you could literally watch the snow melt away and steam off of me.
That's pretty cool.
That
I
is
did not
cool.
notice that.
That's amazing.
Like, there's all these little details like that they almost just get lost in all of the broader details happening.
So, in the details and broader details thing, did you ever figure out the mystery of the bullet belt?
Oh,
the bullet belt. Okay. Because that was a major complaint, right?
Yeah.
Even though it's so minimal, it's such a stupid complaint. But
the mystery of the disappearing bullets.
Or bandolier, I should say.
And I think when you're actually playing the game, it's not totally accurate where, like, if I shoot a round, I pull a round out of it and put it in there. But if my ammo is full, my inventory is full, the belt will be full when I'm playing the game.
Okay.
And then as I shoot some off, it will start to deplete. If I'm out, the belt will be empty. I think it's the cutscenes that are weird.
Okay.
That's where I've really noticed the discrepancy in it, where I will be out of rounds and then go into a cutscene and for some reason it's full, right? But
because it's more imposing that way.
Must be, right? Yeah, it's more dramatic, right, for dramatic effect.
It's fully loaded.
So it's like, I don't know. It does work, but it doesn't work.
Where's my D20?
Right.
I cast intimidation.
Every time.
There was one question I had about the online. Do you think because I think it is going to be different than GTA. It just is. It's totally going to be. It's going to feel.
It's
familiar.
the same but a different playing style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think GTA.
Run in there and shoot him in the face and hope for the best constantly.
Yeah. Well, just destroy everything, right?
Yeah.
And
it's just constantly just shoot.
Yeah.
Well, like Eric's comment about his first day in Los Santos.
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember what he said, but it was something like that. Oh, so it's just about who's going to be the biggest asshole or something.
Yeah. That's
AKA
that
he
is
probably
what it
played
is.
with Marcus.
Well, and before that's funny you say that because when we were playing, I was telling him, hey, you're gonna die. Like, I'm gonna introduce you.
You almost had reason to buy another one of those keyboards,
right? That would have been it. As soon as we started playing, I kept telling him, like, don't get butthurt. You're going to die. Nothing's personal in GTA. There's this initiation process. It's fine.
There's this
Rocket
initiation
launcher.
process.
Rocket launcher. You rocket launcher.
I drive up to him. I'm like, hey, here, let me help you. We'll get to this point or whatever so we can do something. Like, help him with, like, making money or whatever, right? I drive up. First thing he does is, like, pull out a gun on me and just kills me, right? And I was like, oh, that's how we're going to play. Huh? He's like, that's what you said. Nothing's personal. I thought you were coming up to kill me. And I was like, I wasn't, but I am now. And so then we just killed Eric for a little while. It was awesome. But he was totally cool with it. Everybody got it out of their system, and then we started making money. So it was fine. But I think when you play GTA, there's a lot more of that mentality where it is way more solo, right? Like, the only thing you have to do as a team is when, like, a versus forces you, or like a specific mission
like
forces you to do it, right?
Yeah, like a gang rivalry. I think that's how it's going to kind of take place.
I hope that in this one you're really, really encouraged to make a posse.
Yeah,
to work with people.
I think that
sounds like it.
I think that's what it's going to be. I could see it kind of like a Risk game, right? Where, like, you just kind of take this area over, and it's your posse, and everybody else is trying to take over more area as well. And it's just that kind of...
How many people do you think there will be in the map? Because there's 30 in GTA. So if you are going to do your own little areas, like, how many can you really let in before we start crossing? I think 30 is GTA.
Oh, I thought it was 26.
Where's Jack? Look it up, Jack.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be... I think it could be a lot. If we're using the whole map, I think it could be a lot.
And I guess it depends on the size of the posse.
It doesn't take as... In GTA, 26 makes sense because I can be in a jet, be from one end to the other really quick. You could be in your whatever Ferrari with a rocket launcher and a jet engine on the back where you're just launching and flying at that, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to have that ability in Red Dead.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to be, they're on the other side of the map. All right, I got 15 minutes. Auto run, I'm going to go make a sandwich.
Yeah,
right? So I think that the number of people online is going to be greater than GTA just because of that aspect.
Because you move slower in the world.
Everything is a little slower paced.
It makes the world seem bigger than...
But what if it is like GTA?
Xbox One and PS4 is 30.
30, okay. I was right, by the way. That's what you said in a roundabout way. I just wanted to be clear.
It's crystal clear.
Yeah.
Crystal clear.
He's
Gotcha.
right.
Yeah, perfect.
About that one thing. Don't assume I'm correct about anything else. Yeah,
That's also right.
Yeah. I think that in Red Dead they have to maintain that like the world is alive interaction part of it. I think that's what makes it so distinctly different.
I think
from
that
GTA.
they will do that, but it's going to be the more simple things that are in that, like the snake bite guy, the guy who is being attacked by the wolves. Those kind of people will have their interactions. The shopkeepers will still be there with their interactions. But I think you're going to lose a lot of that, like, another carriage is rolling down the road and there's a guy in the back that's screaming for help. Those kind of things are going to go away. It's going to be more of the just out of the bushes
Less
here and
random
there.
counter stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's more about...
assuming it's a real
Because
person.
there'll be 30 people that you can random encounter.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me if it's over 30, though. It really wouldn't.
Maybe.
Like, maybe your posse size is a maximum of, I guess, 10, 15?
How
Something.
big do you
I
think
would-
it could
I would
get?
say
I was
6.
assuming 8.
Okay.
I was going to say they
Right.
might up it
But
from
then all
GTA
those-
a little bit, and we get 8.
But you could have 3 posses on a map or so. No
Well,
problem.
Well, okay, so could two groups end up coming together and making, well, I want to be with this group, or they're about to
Like
take
a
me over,
sub-posse?
so...
You could clearly work towards a common goal, but it wouldn't be that way if you did a mission or something like that.
I think it's going to work a lot like
Okay.
GTA when you're in the motorcycle clubs. I think that's how the posse is going to be set up. You're going to have your captain, your lieutenant, so on and so forth.
Okay, yeah.
You're just going to have your minion guys. I think it'll just be like that.
Did you drink all of those?
No, you want one?
Yes, please.
Yes, please keep drinking. So what do you think that they will do online as far as... Because I think vehicles are a big issue, right? Like GTA is all about the vehicles. You can just call them all the time whenever you want. Like, are you going to be able to kill your horse and lose it like you do in the single player?
No, I think you're just going to be...
No.
It's going to be a default kind of horse. Everybody's going to have like their default horse.
Well,
I think you're going to utilize like the horse and buggy more. You're going to utilize these other
Especially if you got a posse.
Right, because you can't just roll around with just a bunch of guys on their horse. Right,
Although
you
that'd be
could,
pretty cool.
but and you could still do that. But how cool would it be to just
thought we
everybody's in the wagon together,
already
rolling through
thought
town,
we
and they're all just
established-
lighting it up?
With, like, a team of horses in
It's
front
going to
of
be
it.
like, $1,000 for a set of spinners, stunner shades, and a
Yeah, right. Yeah.
There better be more upgrades in online also. More personal upgrades. Like, a lot of the outfits and stuff in the single player of Red
they're
Dead
not.
are stuff you can buy at the store, and this and that, or even ones that are legendary that you craft. And there are a lot.
I think that those things will be there, but I think that you're going to have to earn money. Like that whole portion of earning clothing and upgrading guns, you're either going to have to kill somebody that's got the gun and then acquire it, right?
They're not going to do that. Not for online.
No, you don't think so?
No, you're going to have to buy everything.
what if-
Are you kidding?
Oh,
It's going to be
to
shark
make money.
It's going to be shark cards up the wazoo.
It's going to be whatever
Or
they're
whatever
You're not going to
Colin.
make your own legendary equipment?
Yeah.
Like, you kill the
Well,
oh, yeah, and
legendary
I think
thing, and
the
then you end up making better stuff.
I think the only stuff that's in there...
You may have to do that, but you're going to have to spend
money.
ridiculous amounts of time on the game
Oh, yeah.
to make the money,
or
or
for sure.
or
Find
just
it
say,
glitch.
hey.
But
or
again,
just be like,
it's going to be
"Hey,
awesome,
I
man.
got a
It's-
credit card. You guys can totally like
Oh,
hook me up with these
yeah.
points."
There's going to be that
Oh,
guy
there's
that's
that,
sitting there
of course.
fishing, man, online, and you're just going to walk up and shoot him in the head as he's reeling in the biggest fish he's ever caught in the game.
And you're gonna sit there behind him with him totally without
Yeah,
realizing
right,
it
right when
until
he picks it up. Blam! So
Yeah.
much for that.
Steal it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Right? Like, I think that's more of the online aspect.
I hope so.
Of course you do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
kind of
think that-
do. I hope so.
You're gonna be the guy with the pet alligator that's gonna be like, all right, sick him.
That
Yeah.
would be so cool. That would be so cool.
Can you
if I
rope
could
an
do-
alligator? Have you tried yet?
I have not tried to rope an alligator.
Guess what we're doing after this?
Yeah, I'm so curious about the online. I think that Rockstar's
what I
learned
need to-
so much from
Well, that's right, I don't need
GTA
that.
Online
Yeah, how do you use
and
that
the
anyway?
way they've
Hold
gone
that.
back to encouraging people to work in heists together and stuff.
Holy shit.
Do you think?
That's a Ginsu bottle
It's a twist top
opener.
again.
Yeah.
I know, and I keep grabbing the...
Yeah, no, if Rockstar does anything right in their games for sure, is they really have a good understanding on how to do online play. And keep it, for the most part, pretty fair for everyone.
Well,
you really just have to be willing to put in their time.
Red Dead is where they introduced it.
Yeah. Right.
And then GTA is where they, I don't want to say perfected it because they really, 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 really pushed the shark card so hard. But they perfected it.
But still, I think that, in a way, that is a way of them perfecting it because it's a different approach.
But again, if they're
than what a lot of other online stuff is.
And if they're getting that money and they're creating games like Red Dead 2 with the shark card money, dude,
to be fair,
right?
Yes.
Like, I mean, come on, it's a great way to fund your next big thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I totally encourage other people to buy shark cards. Mm-hmm. Please buy more shark cards. It gives me more content. It just does, right? I'm not gonna do it. I have so much money in GTA, and it's like I don't
one
care.
shark card.
Yeah, well, I got the one as a bonus.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. When we bought our digital.
But version. I mean, that was my digital tip. Yeah. It's like you guys did such a freaking awesome job, and I appreciate this. Here is, as if buying 3 copies of the game wasn't enough already.
Right? Is it important to you that when we play Red Dead Online, that it is a step forward in GTA Online? Like, are you is that the standard? GTA Online is the standard now. Red Dead has to be better than that. It has to come out of the gate as good as GTA Online.
It has to be as good.
Amp it up.
Yes.
It has to be as good as GTA Online.
Is now. Not when GTA Online first came out.
No. It has to at least meet the standard of what it is now. Yes. Does it have to have as much content as GTA does? No. It does not. But, the whole thing about Red Dead is slower. It is slow, much slower. Take a step back. Be in a different time.
Which is fun, though, because you can't just blast somebody away unless you're really close. No matter what, for the most part, I think if you start shooting at me, I get the opportunity to shoot back.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that, boom, you're just dead. Marcus grabbed the sniper rifle and is on the giant hill just picking you off.
With explosive rounds.
Yeah, because he's used to the game.
As long as I get
that was me, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah.
You missed me. Oh, not that time.
Yeah. I like that Red Dead slows that part of it down.
Which, by the way, I couldn't see your character at all.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I just fired at something that I thought might have moved to the hillside, and you're like, "You missed me!" Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Which was totally the call for.
Well, no, and
I had no idea it was you.
I really do like that part of GTA when everybody's playing online, and it's like everybody knows as soon as that mission's complete and that loading screen's done, it's game time. We're all after each other for that, in 20 seconds straight.
To be fair, it used to be the platinum person.
Everybody we would target the platinum guy. Well, my new favorite thing is now that like with the new missions you have to be in the same crew together, so you can't kill each other. Now there's like that extra step of racing to abandon the crew so that then I can pull out my rocket launcher and blow everyone up. Like that's a whole you have to really up your game to be that fast with the buttons. Yeah. I've gotten pretty good at it. So
how about cross-platform? You think Red Dead will do it?
No. I don't think cross-platform will become a standard until PS5. I think PS5 will come out of the box with that mentality built in.
Yeah,
they already are going with that.
You think so?
The remaster, maybe, of Red Dead 2 on PS5.
But do you think that PS5 is going to have the going to have the cross-platform right away?
I think it will have the potential right away.
Or do you think it's going to be that PlayStation is going to come out? We're the greatest ever. They're going to bring the PS5 out, and by that time, Xbox is going to have their new thing, and it's going to be.
Refuel the rivalry.
Well,
what I'm saying, because you've seen the rivalry shift how many times now over the years?
For everything I've read,
and Nintendo isn't even part of it anymore.
When PlayStation came back and responded to Microsoft about all the cross-platform stuff, they just said, "You know what? We don't care anymore. Leave it up to the game developer."
Yeah.
And so I could see Rockstar going that way.
Yeah.
If I can make Xbox people buy my game and PlayStation and these people, and all they're going to do is play online. Why not?
Cross-platform benefits the developers far better than it does the...
Oh, it's huge, right? It encourages everybody to get the game.
You're literally taking money out of people's hands when they don't have to buy it for that system. Or out of the business hands, right?
So, everybody in here is like a PS person. PS, PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
Versus Xbox. So, what... like, I'm an Xbox guy. So, what would keep...
Door?
Yeah. See,
shut it down.
Take your dumb controller.
That's the thing.
Cut the cast and come back. Game will be gone.
I get that. Perfect. No,
Nothing but door beer for you.
So obviously there's a difference there. But for the novice, for the person who just wants to grab the first thing they can get their hands on.
Like in Eric's case, he got an Xbox for $50. That's why he jumped on it.
And just goes ahead and plays. So, as far as the cross-platform thing, is the Xbox going to do such a better job? Or not? Sorry, the PS. Is the PS going to do such a better job than the Xbox that while you're playing, there's going to be a noticeable difference with their characters being able to do something that your characters cannot keep up with?
No, the game is the same. Mm-hmm. And I think, if anything, as far as multi-platform games have gone, PS4 is just like dominating the market by like doubling the amount, right? It just is. So they have this clout with all the developers where typically if there's a cross-platform game and there's an early release for something, PlayStation people get it first. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of the way it works, right?
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, it's the biggest pool.
Yeah, it's like they can offer them to the most people by double, right? By tens of millions of people, they can offer it to more.
Okay.
So typically the PlayStation will get it first. Xbox will get it eventually. The other way it'll happen is if Xbox has the exclusive first, like with the Tomb Raider. Where we don't get any of it until like a year later. Then we get like the deluxe version with everything for that release price, right?
Which the new one, which I haven't gotten yet, and I'm kind of a bad Tomb Raider fan for it. But,
I'm really concerned that how fast they're coming out with these.
I know that was one of the bugs me. And the trailer didn't draw me in.
Yeah,
the trailer did not draw me in at all.
Have you guys played much cross-platform?
I have never played a cross-platform game.
All right.
I don't know.
So, we don't play Fortnite.
Right. Yeah. Well, the playing style you can get on and play, especially in Fortnite, is you can tell if that person's on PlayStation or Xbox right away.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Because
that's what I was talking
there's
about.
so many. PlayStation is the players seem to be a lot more methodical about all their approaches to things, where Xbox is so diehard Call of Duty, like just running, guns a blazing.
Oh.
Well, I think that makes more sense too, though, based on the like exclusives.
Right. Which makes me think that's why you're a PlayStation person, or that's why you're an Xbox.
Xbox has traditionally been geared more towards the first person.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, you play the PlayStation guy
their
in Fortnite.
Flagship game is Halo.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Which is the
in Fortnite, PlayStation versus Xbox.
Yeah, Halo is
throw
huge,
it out there. PlayStation guy will build something really quick and start shooting down at you.
Which is
Xbox guys like, where's the closest tree? I'm gonna hide behind it and just start shooting.
So Xbox guys play like I do on a PlayStation.
But I mean, that's the huge difference that I've noticed.
Which everything I've watched a few Fortnite tutorials on this is how you play Fortnite better. Every single one of them is talking about use the shotgun. Get about 3/4 of the way up so that you're doing a diagonal shot through the guy's head.
Oh,
You're going to do the biggest amount of damage. Yeah. He's like, this is like, this you're going to crit him every time.
Well, I mean, to support Fortnite, they change things so often because they find that people are like, oh, they're just using the shotgun because we overpowered it. So then it updates and they're like, we just knocked that down by half. So good luck now, guys. Oh. So they really do force you to be more of a even competitive playing field constantly, though.
Unlike that one time that I made it to the very final 4 people, and you were there for that. And I shotgunned him 4 times, and the guy didn't die.
Right.
It's like, what the hell?
Yeah. Well, and they keep changing things like that, which is really... You used to take the pump shotgun in the game and just, like, zoom in on somebody across the map. And it'd just be like, headshot, 89 damage, and then you'd pull out your pistol and like that.
Because by the time it gets there, it's like a 50-foot radius.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, that's
6 pellets. 6 pellets.
But I mean, that's
one of them's bound to hit the head.
Yeah. But I mean, it went from that, being able to do that now. If you tried to do that, you would never hit them. Yeah. Ever. Like, they really are constantly...
Well, that's good. That's what a shotgun would be like.
Yeah.
Like, I'm impressed with how much they are
in real life.
Little things like that throughout the game. Which is really cool. But
out in the hunting grounds out behind our property there, like in real life here, I have been hit.
I'm familiar with these hunting grounds.
Yes, that's why I'm bringing this up. You know, with the camel pants over there. I have actually been shot.
Pelted a little bit with...
No,
not just coming down. It's...
Somebody was sweeping across, freaking ducks coming across.
So that guy's an asshole.
Oh,
you don't shoot
well,
towards
they are.
the houses.
Well,
Period.
they do anyway.
Right?
Yeah, we've had it this season.
I was actively hunting at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was out there.
Were you wearing bright orange?
No, you're duck hunting, dude. You don't wear bright orange.
That's only with bird and deer.
Oh, okay. I just
so
assumed that's what they all.
Yeah.
That's an
Bright orange is important.
It's not like putting.
It's
not like putting a helmet on.
It's important because
Marcus,
they're not.
Yes, ducks can see that. Okay.
I understand that they're not
Marcus
colored.
has
They're
been
colorblind.
hunting once, and
Yeah,
was for pheasants,
I'm with
so let's
Marcus
just
on
clarify
this.
that.
Hey, I was the best bird dog in the world.
Right.
When we went hunting for that.
I'm just saying.
Give credit where it's due. Yeah. It was like, go stir them up. We won't shoot you. Thanks for reassuring me.
I'm on this end of the stick. I got it.
Like I said though, I've been hit by the pellets.
Sure.
You know, and granted, this was like.
I mean, it was a good ways, right? Because you're not talking about being shot.
Well, it was across the wide part of the river there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
that's
You
a
know,
good
on the other
ways.
side of the-
It's a
yep.
couple hundred yards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I said, it was a level shot. I've been hit by the pellets. Did it hurt? Yes. Did it penetrate anything?
No.
No.
No. Huh?
No.
So, like we're saying, there's no way you're going to stick a scope on a shotgun and say, I'm going to kill somebody from yards away. It's not working.
Did I stand up with my pistol and say I shoot back?
Right. But I mean, it goes to show that really just that they are updating those little things.
Yeah.
That I think
Well,
is really cool. The developers of this game care enough that it is just constantly updating with little things like that.
Yeah. Well, and I want to be
Good.
clear. I hate Fortnite.
You
right?
hate it.
I do not like Fortnite at all. It's not the way I want to play a game online at all. I do enjoy playing with you. I mean, I'm not going to delete it. I deleted
And that's
it
the only
before.
way
I
to
had
play it.
redo it all.
I don't know how people are doing solo.
Yeah, I
man.
don't want to play solo anyway. I'm going
No.
to play with you, and I'm going to let you go first. I'm going to kind of follow behind you and be your cover. You draw them out, and I'll kind of cover you.
I'll move around and draw their attention.
Yeah, right.
Like
I
Marcus
need to
is the
play
guy
that
just
way.
hitting the tree.
Yeah, but I think as far as the battle royale format goes, I do think they're doing really well, and I appreciate what they've done as far as making that a new style of game. Mm-hmm. Because that was always like a bonus thing that was maybe in games, but this is like a full on new game genre,
And it's
now
free.
right? Yeah, and
It's
it is
100%
cool,
free.
but I hate it, and I don't want to play it. It's
Which I heard is not going to be for long.
With the free portion. Oh, I can't believe that they are still allowing it to be with its popularity and everything. You think after the first week they would have been like, "Uh-oh, we
at least give you the
should have
initial-
charged $5."
Like, how many of those people would just pay the $60 to keep playing? Right? Like, you got to buy the
I
one-time full game.
I think
How many people's
I think
parents
a
do you
lot.
think would pay that much
A
for
lot.
People's parents, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be, but
Yeah,
I think they're
keep 'em
making
quiet,
so
keep 'em
much
quiet.
money
Just they're good
off of the
right where they're at.
V-Bucks for I want to buy this new costume, right? I need a new axe. Does it help me in the
I
game
do
at all?
I do appreciate
No.
that's one thing I love about their V-Bucks thing is it doesn't help you in the game.
Yeah, no, there is. Yeah,
It does not.
There's
give you,
no
does
pay
not
to win.
Give you a tactical advantage.
Yeah, there's zero pay to win in the game, which is cool. I do.
Do you
like
think
that?
that
You do get to look at that
And they have
new
gone,
skin, which is usually more skin.
and they
Yeah.
and they've there's all these little things that I remember being able to do that were cheating in the game, and now like there'd be something you could glitch out and go underneath the map. Nobody could
Or
see
just
you.
fire
but
a
you could-
rocket launcher against a wall and blow through the other
Right.
side. Yeah.
And they've really caught on to people doing those things, and they'll just kick you from the game and boot you off it for a week. Just no
wow.
question about it. Just
you
nope,
think
you were caught
that-
cheating, done.
Do you think that I don't even know who makes Fortnite, but do you think that those people have
That's
learned?
actually a local developer.
Do you know who it is?
It's isn't it Crystal Dynamics or something like that? Or
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay,
Yeah.
Do you think that they've learned any of this Fortnite mentality from GTA? Just to bring it back to full circle with what they've done with their shark cards, and where everything is technically free.
No.
It's only the paid for
Well,
the
I
extra
think-
stuff. But really, again, I guess you could pay to win in GTA, but you could
You
also
can totally-
play to win, right?
Yes.
It's like you can't buy anything that you couldn't just put the time in and get better anyway while you're
Yeah.
doing that. To
I mean-
the guy that's earned it is just going to be far superior
See,
than
and
the
you
guy
can't-
that's bought
you
it.
can't
And
do-
You've done the built-in problem.
That's
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of the mentality of making
You
it one
can't do
better
that in
than the next
Fortnite.
guy anyway, right? I mean, that's
can't.
that's
You
how we
can
make
pay
the games
once a
better.
month for your battle pass,
moving
right,
forward.
to get the newer costumes.
Wait a minute.
But if
Wait
you
a
want to buy that
minute.
stuff that's constantly being released, that's the newer stuff, you're gonna pay money.
So I guess
Oh,
the
yeah.
big question is, would you pay $60 to not have to worry about your $10 a month whatever Fortnite
No.
thing?
No, it'd go away. I'd be done with the game completely.
That's what I was going to say. Or
Because
would
the
that mean
only thing
that
I-
you wouldn't play then?
The
because
only
you don't
game
need
I
it?
enjoy, only part of the whole thing I enjoy is what you did with GTA, right? Like I got my Fortnite Thursday buddies, and that's what we do. We get on and we play until 1 or 2 in the morning. But we're a team the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I do.
It's just a way to keep people together.
You guys live stream that then.
Yeah, people make real bucks.
Yeah, no.
Not V-bucks.
We'd be on like an adult censored channel.
That's all right.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Twitch it. I think.
And we're not that good. We're not that good.
I don't think any of that matters.
No.
Like,
it's just a group of people getting together to have a good time.
Okay, no, it does. You either
crap.
have to be stellar at it or really funny to listen to.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you'd probably be pretty
Entertaining.
hilarious.
Probably. One of us usually ends up a little too drunk.
Entertaining.
One of them's a little too stoned.
If you need someone to jump on and be that guy, let me know.
Oh, dude, just jump on. It happens.
I'll come help you out.
It just happens. I've had people falling asleep. Right? It seems like a crazy game to fall
I've
asleep.
played games when people have fallen asleep.
And it's just
too.
all of a sudden,
Yeah, freaking.
and it's
Wolf.
like, dude, jump out,
Happened
jump.
a couple times with us.
Oh, sorry, man, I dozed off.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, quit smoking weed for 10 minutes.
Right?
Like, that's it, just 10 minutes.
His soda was empty.
Just the obvious. That's the obvious answer.
Sometimes you gotta take a soda to Pound Town, man.
Right.
Just keep it up.
Yeah.
So I do kind of want to wrap it up on a GTA note. So maybe we can kind of go across, at least with the three of us. Maybe there will be crossplay, and we can Xbox some Red Dead. You never know.
Something, or I'll
You
pick
never
up a PSP someday and do it
Yeah,
the right way.
PlayStation Pocket.
Yeah.
I've only got half the buttons, guys.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
I'll wire it into a remote.
Yeah, they'll
control
put
somehow.
like a 10th touchpad on it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be good.
So before we totally wrap up, Lucas, GTA Online, what do you want from it right out of the gate? And then what are you maybe most concerned about?
You
You
mean
Red Dead?
I mean, Red Dead Online, yeah. I'm
Ooh,
already...
yep,
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah,
Fortnite Online. Fortnite TAR2 Online. What do you want from it?
I want there to be more players than GTA right out of the gate. It
Oh,
needs
really?
to have.
You want a bigger pool?
It needs to have a big,
Yeah.
just because of how slow paced it is.
Okay.
If there's,
Amp the intensity with more people.
and it would, but it's not going to hinder you dying. I don't think in the game as dramatically as GTA would.
Yeah.
Because it's not fast paced. I want more players right out of the gate. I think if they keep the shopkeepers and just the guns that are in the shop, get rid of all the rare guns. We don't need that in the online. It'd be cool, but again, just
I'm
keep,
sure there's going to be ways to acquire them.
right.
Well, and I would assume there's more guns in online
And,
than single anyway, because that's how
Well,
GTA
yeah.
is,
I
right?
immediately want there to be. I really hope for like 10 to a
You-
posse.
Do you think,
10 to a posse.
10
do
to
you
a
think the
posse.
Deluxe Soul is going to be online?
I don't know. Maybe eventually.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Dude, they can't
That's
not.
years down the road.
They
though.
can't not, though.
Yeah. Years down.
Oh, and I want to be able to put bounties on people
Oh,
yeah,
you
that'll
know
be
that's
there.
right
sure,
away.
yeah.
Right away. First thing. First
And
thing.
track them and follow their footprints.
And tracking them
But
would
you're
be
going
really
to have
cool.
to. Okay, but to do the bounty, you don't have a cell phone, so you're going to have to ride to a frickin' post office with a frickin'.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, which is cool.
A wire
Yeah,
on
Right?
it.
Really
yeah.
cool.
Or maybe you make
Yeah.
a camp and do smoke signals.
Oh,
Right? Yeah, who knows?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bounty on this
Those are
person.
my-
Yeah, there's ways around it.
Must-haves out of the gate.
So what's your biggest... Those are your hopes, right? Did you
Okay.
have any more? Did I cut you
No,
off?
no, you're good. Go ahead.
What is your... do you have a concern going in that you're worried about?
Yes.
Is it the opposite of all your hopes?
It is, right? I think that I don't want it to be like GTA.
Okay.
I don't
You
want
don't want it
them.
to be like a carbon copy of the
I
same
don't
thing.
want that. I want it to be just like I'm playing the game, just add people online. I don't want them to make it a faster pace. I want them to keep
Oh,
the
how
same
cool
pace.
would it be though? So let's
I
say
want them to
you've got the L2 and then the options for dialogue.
like. I think
How awesome would it be is to have that between players?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh,
little,
yeah.
like, little quick things you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, and
And it would be
yeah.
be situationally appropriate.
Well, and even in... I can't
So
remember
like
if in
the first
Red
person
Dead...
to say something off, then now the person gets to respond.
Yeah. Well, and I think that even in the first... Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe somebody out there can scold me if I'm wrong.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
It's the internet.
Please do. I'd love,
That's the way
I'd
it
love
is.
to get
and
berated
hit
by
that
someone.
subscribe button.
Yeah, but I think in the first Red Dead, you could only hear people if they were close to you. Right? Like if you had a headset on and you were just playing
don't
the game,
remember.
it was like as you got within earshot, you could then actually talk through the headsets. But then
That's
if you
actually
rode
pretty
away,
kind of cool.
That
you
would be
couldn't do
really
it.
cool.
I think maybe that's how it worked. I don't think say totally, but I think. I don't know. Does that seem too crazy out of the box?
Yeah, like that seems like something that could happen now.
But that would be something that would be awesome to see now, though.
No, that makes sense, right? Yeah. Like stick together, be a posse, or else.
Yeah. Well, I think you can still make a party and talk with each other. But
you don't hear somebody just screaming bloody murder at somebody that's getting hogtied and tied up and thrown on the tracks across the map.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But if you could ride up and just have a dialogue with somebody you don't even know and have that base it on your in-game interaction, that could be really cool.
But again, I don't want that.
You don't want that.
No,
you're the one that wants more people on the map.
When you just described it like that, I immediately went 12-year-old kid talking crap constantly.
Well, you could shoot
your mom.
Yeah, right. I don't want that.
You can kill him. Yeah.
I just want to go into town and get some ammo. Okay.
So, your mom's got ammo.
Yeah. No, I don't want that.
So the first time we play, we're gonna have one guy go out. That's that guy, while the rest of us hide behind a tree. And if they're the 12-year-old whiny kid, the rest of us come out and we murder them.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Stop.
So what do you think, Jay? What do you want the most from Red Dead Online? What are you the most worried about?
Clearly the good posse mechanics. Clearly create a good group of people to cooperatively work together.
Yeah.
This beer works, by the way.
By the way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Works and twice. Talking about the gin thing, dude. This is like totally gin beer.
It's good.
I like this. It is like spruce tips and a half.
Okay.
I feel like I'm drinking a Christmas
tree. Now I'm not totally crazy. You're getting 3 Bear Marcus, aren't you?
Oh, very much.
Yeah.
Hence the third beer I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you have any concerns for GTA Online?
Red Dead.
God, yes. I'm gonna get it right at one of these points.
Red Dead. Just that like you said about the hearing people doing stuff on the other end of the deal, but we all do it versus local party anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But
and they can't take that away. There's no way a game would be like, you can't party chat.
One major concern, it's one that is a GTA common thing, is you pop into a session and then people automatically vote to kick you. Get rid of that mechanic.
Yeah.
Screw it. Ooh. No, dude, I'm stuck here. You gotta freaking deal with me.
Yeah. Oh, that's like real life.
Yeah.
It's like you have to work with these people.
Exactly.
At real life, you better figure out how to work with them in the computer game too. Yeah. Okay.
Do you have you played enough to have any opinion on any of that, Gabe?
Only in the partial snow and with the tracking.
He died while trying to hunt a deer.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to shoot wolves and it just didn't work. So
that's right.
Yeah, my horse went round in circles.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think
in the very beginning. It's like mission 3.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's when he died.
When it automatically runs
Dave's like, I really wish they'd add something more than snow. Like, you can have more people in it. Something more to do would be nice. Let's move repetitive.
Let's just move forward with this somehow. Come on.
Oh, and just so you know, Gabe, if you did a quick pull, it's 1 barrel.
Oh, thank you.
I told you that then. But
I love
it. Because every wolf you shot was bang, bang.
Yeah, it's hard not to do that.
Reload, and then bang, bang. And then quick
wait,
reload.
Well, hold on. In real life.
But they were dead.
Yeah, in real life, you do that.
But there were still 4 more wolves.
Yeah.
Well, then obviously it's reload, and then it's the next one's dead, and
Except
then reload.
Marston died.
Yeah. True, but that's because his horse was going in circles while he was trying to.
No, he wasn't. He was riding downhill.
Yeah, you're falling. Anyway, so, snow, and so my biggest, biggest understanding
of this is that you can't have Red Dead Redemption, which is the first game, if Marston dies.
That's true.
Well, that's why you have to.
Die.
But that's why you restart and restart
and restart. So for you online, you'd appreciate it if you didn't have to restart as much.
No, I don't know.
And more weather.
Get good.
Yeah, I don't know. A bigger, nicer, badder weapon. I don't know. I'm just, I'm just shooting.
I want the best weapon in the game within the first 5 minutes.
Well, the thing is, no, I want it to mount to the horse, and then it's supposed to aim whatever thing is.
Gimbal mounted, the horse is on autopilot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
I guarantee you can pull the wagon that has that gun in it.
I was so mad that I couldn't fire that gun.
There's one that fires explosive rounds that you fire later.
Did you attempt
those are going to be on a wagon
No,
you can buy.
I want to pull the wagon. Somebody's supposed to fire that for me. So I pull the wagon, and it just I look at whatever is supposed to be shot, and it just shoots it.
Oh, you're going to be able to get an armored train.
Yeah,
like
that's
all
the
the
thing.
GTA things are going to come
Oh,
in
yeah.
the era. They just
guarantee it.
Yeah.
So,
All the
So how are
automatic
they going to
stuff.
do drones?
I just want to ask,
Pigeons.
I want to know,
carrier.
I want to know
pigeons.
what the
Eagles,
best,
man.
Molotov cocktails.
what is the
Eagles.
best horse name somebody's come up with
Oh my goodness.
thus far?
I've only named one.
Is it lightning or
It's
something?
Elmer's.
Elmer's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the one that runs into its tree all the time?
Yes.
Oh no, it runs into the train all the time. That's Elmer's.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's Elmer's.
So I sold my black horse and bought the Morgan, and I named it a 4-4, which was one of the early models of Morgan cars. So
there you go. What's your horse's name?
1 and 2.
One in horse one,
Yeah,
horse
that's
two.
it, man.
Okay.
I don't want to get too attached because
It's
so far
4/4,
they've been
which was-
suicidal.
Nice.
No, I haven't named one. I'm dead.
Yeah, you made it out of the snow. We get out of the snow, gang.
I
God.
don't know. Jeez.
I want to know who's got the best name out
If
there.
I, let's see,
And the horse
the
balls.
things
Pay
I
attention.
want the most
I'm
from
not
Red Dead.
yet.
I did actually.
We always-
I freaking totally panned intentionally so I could see horse balls.
Yeah, it's,
I was gonna get this out, but I have to pee. Talk about horse balls.
that was it. That's all I
They
had.
are
Just pay attention.
so big and they sway. So no.
It's just that's how much detail is
They
in the
really
game,
don't
though.
sway that much.
Yeah.
But they're there.
There's that much detail in the game, which is
That's
crazy
why
to me.
everybody bought the
Cold
game.
weather shrinking, warm weather
It's
growing.
for the horse
do.
balls.
It's
very
it
You
blows
can
me away.
see you can see them when you're not in the snow.
I'm
That
wondering
is-
though.
Oh yeah.
I'm totally wondering though if you could get off the horse and aim at the horse balls and shoot them.
I think it would kill
Well,
your horse.
there's-
Your horse would be dead.
Your horse would want to be dead.
You know,
Of course,
yeah.
but has anybody done this yet with the shotgun?
No, you want to play again?
Yeah, I probably should.
That and the lasso. I really wish that I could lasso. If somebody has a rifle or something, I want to be able to lasso it out of their hand.
That would be cool. You can shoot it. Their guns. Out
You can shoot it out, but you cannot. I wish that I
Because
could.
if you could lasso it, you could pull it back to you.
Well, and if you, in all fairness, if
and
you
then if
do
you
lasso
then
them,
you
they
could be like,
drop
you
it.
could, you could have the freaking
But
2 lever action rifles.
Yeah, right. Do the
Oh,
Terminator.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
With the quick, yeah.
What does
yeah.
it do?
Right. I love
Lever
that he's both
action
with
rifles.
Sound effects,
Yeah, what
right?
does it
Isn't
do?
that awesome?
Because the thing is,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
But no, yeah, I'd like the lasso to do more.
Okay. So
Go
you want to? Okay. So the thing I really want from Red Dead Online is I do really want them to encourage and keep going with the gang mentality because I think that's a distinctive difference between Red Dead 1 and Red Dead 2. Right? Like this Red Dead really encourages that. So I want them to really give you incentive to do that. But at the
Well,
same time,
it says right there in the very beginning. It says, "We're bad people, but we're not them."
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I really
Kinda
want
describes
that.
the game, yeah.
Yeah.
The family.
And I want Red Dead to come out. It doesn't have to be totally to where GTA is now for online, but I want it to. I don't want it to feel archaic in comparison. I don't want it to feel too much like a beta, right?
Yeah.
So I want everything that's there to still be there. And my biggest concern with Red Dead Online is that I think the thing that makes Red Dead 2 stand out from just about any other open world game out there is how alive the world is and how much goes on
definitely.
in
Dude,
the world
that
around
is
you.
any game. Period.
Yeah, like today, I followed someone through town who's made a comment to me because they were like on their way to a store to get something, and I was like in their way. He's like, "I got this to do. Whatever. What do you need from me?" And I was like, "Whatever. What do you really have to do?" So I just followed him through town, and he like legitimately stopped and like did all these things, and then like by the end of the day, went back to his house.
You can watch videos on YouTube of people just following people around all day.
Yeah,
And those people do stuff all day. Like,
Yes.
It's not that they're just these people standing on the corner, that they just have their classic line.
Yeah.
Everybody in the game does something throughout the entire day with different
Wait a minute.
interactions.
So if the tree falls in the forest and you're not there, does it really fall in the forest? So
No,
if
they
you're
still
not,
do it.
there's
if you're
and
not
there's
there,
literally people out there chopping down trees.
There's a
that
whole
you can
town.
find are literally leveling a forest.
there's a whole town that slowly develops throughout the game as the days go on and the gameplay continues.
Yeah.
And the more you
Whoa.
interact with that town, the more you get like little things that'll happen. You donate food to start with, and then you come back later and a tree will fall on a guy's leg. And, like they're all like, "Get over here, buddy! Come help us lift the tree."
Yeah.
And you lift the tree off his leg so they can slide him out. Then you give that guy some money because he's out of a job. And like there's just and this whole town is slowly developing as you come back.
There's like the
insane.
railroad crew that's building the railroad.
Yeah, the track goes
that
farther
is
and farther.
progressively getting further and going to connect to something by the end of the game.
I have yet to find something in
things
the
are
game
growing and
that's
happening.
Almost like the 101
supposed to be
now,
progressing
202 in
and
Phoenix.
isn't.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's good.
Yeah, no, the game is.
I think that element of it, I don't want them to rely on online to facilitate that. Like, I don't want them to assume that because maybe there's 50 or 60 people, let's say double, 60 people in the session. I don't want them to be like, there's 60 people. We don't need all this NPC interaction and the world doesn't need to be as alive because they're not in here for that experience. Like, I want to be motivated and have incentives for being in a posse, but I also want to be the lone wolf and be able to ride around and just do what I want to do.
Should
and
have
not
something
suffer.
for everybody.
Yeah, like I don't want that to be a hindrance because it doesn't suddenly now have all that interaction that the single player does. Like the world is alive in single player. It's insane the level
I think
of
that
things happening.
I think
that
it'd be
needs to
really
happen in
cool
online.
if they leave it online. However the game ends, I don't know yet. In the world as it is right there, that's just how it is online. And with every update, it maybe just changes. Just they update, the track gets a little further. Another house goes up here.
What if it's even before though? Like what if you are somebody that when you start online, what if you're somebody that like meets up with the Vanderling gang or something, right? And you're like this new young prospect and now it's up to you to like earn your keep and like gain experience in the world and maybe meet other people and do
awesome
like
idea.
Yeah,
because
that.
they're going forward the whole time.
I really don't want to admit it because it's his idea.
Right. But that was
Twice today. Twice.
I like that idea.
Exhausted. So burnt out now.
Yeah, I like that.
But that would be cool too, and that would be appropriate for how they've dealt with it so far.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
So
As a developmental game, as you're
Yeah.
moving forward,
I have-
everything develops.
I had such insane expectations for Red Dead before it ever even came out, and I have to say I've never been that excited for a game and had that game still blow my mind.
I was
on
just
what
going to
those
say, I've never been
expectations-
so let down on my expectations in the wrong way.
right. It's like everything.
Oh, I have yet to really find something in the game to be a letdown.
That's my
Yeah.
point.
Well, there's
like,
little
there's-
stupid things, but they're so nitpicky and stupid.
Well, for every stupid thing, there's like 10 things that you turn around. You're like, oh, I didn't see that before.
Right? Yeah. So
Like I can shoot a bird out of the sky, a puff of feathers, the carcass falls, and then it lands on the ground next to me, and you still hear that like thud. It's just like
Which
it's
is
just
in real
that
life.
little bit of detail.
well, and the other cool thing is if you ride away and go do something in a town for a day and come back, the carcass will be there and it will be more degraded. Like
Oh, yeah,
bugs
it
and
keeps
animals
going.
will have started to eat it, and eventually it'll be bones and like it will deteriorate.
And you can turn on your tracker, and you can see
Yeah.
the tracks that have come.
all
up.
those things have to be in online because that's what makes Red Dead on a level of its own, right? If they don't maintain that online, it has to be better almost than the single player, which I think is the same thing with
like-
GTA.
Oh,
Well,
but
we
it
can talk
will
about,
because
though-
of the dynamic they're adding of just playing with your buddies.
If we can get on,
We've had so much fun just playing
I was gonna
online
say that.
and being in a party and just
Yeah.
being
not
and just
actually playing the game together
Right.
at all, but playing the game
Yeah.
together,
Right,
right?
and just
in a party
talking.
chatting.
Yeah.
Did you do this? No, where's it at?
Part
We
of
pull
it-
up our maps
part
and
of
have to
it, yeah.
describe what's going on, where it's at.
Yeah.
Like those little things have been
But I've
awesome.
got a couple of things to bring us back down to earth here.
Oh no, we can't have that.
And like I said, what we've talked about, or you've talked about, and I've gotten to be a observer from the outside.
Yeah.
This game taxes your system.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh,
you're
big time.
listening to the fan going like crazy,
Yeah.
going, I can't keep it cool.
Yeah.
I gotta keep my cool.
I gotta open
Yeah,
my little
well,
cupboard
going
for
on-
this
yeah,
game.
but
like,
that's
keep my
exactly
What video games
PlayStation,
are
yeah.
supposed to do. They're supposed to make your system go as
Dude,
far as it
your
possibly
system,
can.
Your
It's
system's
working.
about to shit its pants doing this anyway.
It is.
Well, I've
Yeah.
got an Xbox, so it
And-
probably can't make it anyway.
But it's Xbox actually had some pretty good numbers for a while there. I don't know how it compares now. It's,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
I've got an older one.
I'm
It's
assuming-
garbage.
I'm assuming it's not a 1S.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But if it's taxing your system single player
Right.
that hard, you know, how are they going to do it when you go to a party of 30 people? It's not
Because
it's-
they're-
it's
I
Yeah,
think-
but how many? There's games now that come out where
It's-
the
people
game's
are gonna
not even on
host
your
it, right?
system.
It's working
It's
so
just
hard.
all
all
on the
done.
server.
It's all handled on the
Yeah, the
server.
server, yeah,
and
the
then you
server's gonna
basically
host
Red Dead
it.
is working
sent to you.
so
Yeah.
hard for the little things that I think they're
Yeah.
gonna get. You can sit there and watch the clouds change
So what you-
throughout
but
the
the
sky.
only-
They're gonna
only way
get
that
rid of
would
that.
work,
It's just
though,
gonna
though,
go
is
night
it's
to
so-
day.
No,
when
they
you're-
can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't do
The
that.
clouds will be there, but they're not gonna change. If you watch
But
them
what
now,
I'm talking
they'll
about-
actually change.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about though is so yeah, those clouds are changing, but the clouds on his system are going to be different than your system, than my system, because that's going to be an all local event.
Yeah.
Right.
And when you kill that bird that falls, we're never going to see any of that. That's all something that's just for you.
But how much of you?
That's the only way.
It's on a local
Oh,
server.
no, that'll be there.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, unless
It has
everybody's
to,
on
yeah.
the same server.
No, but what I'm
It may
saying
not,
is
it may not
is
be as
that's
clean
gonna be,
and crisp for you
that's
to see.
something that's going to be on your system, not everybody else's. Because
How much of GTA even do you
there's
think?
100 gigs of information
Right.
for this
Right.
game on just your system.
Right. That's
How
okay.
much of GTA, which is also we're talking close to 80 gigs, 70 gigs, right? Like a lot. How much of GTA when you play online do you think is actually the world is built on your system? Don't you think the world you're interacting with is on that server and
so the
your
system-
system is facilitating?
Yeah, as far as servers are
difference?
concerned, the size of memory is
all the image files,
inequivalent.
all the
It
image
doesn't
files and
matter.
everything are on your system.
Yeah.
All that's communicating between the servers and what's going on is saying, "Hey, this is what you're showing."
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
So I think that's kind of like how Red Dead should work or will work, right? It's like the
should,
personal
but
interaction
what
of
I'm
your
Yeah,
getting
you'll
at
have a
is the
personal life
system
versus the
will-
system.
But what I'm
server
getting at
life.
is look at how intense that is.
I think buckle up, man.
They have to
I think
do it,
Red
though.
Dead has already set the standard.
That's what
and
I'm
the
saying.
online play
They
is just
can't
going to
go
blow
back.
everyone
No, they
away.
can't. But
It's just gonna blow you away.
I think they're. I hope
We're going to find these
I
little things like
really,
this where you're
really hope it does. I don't get
telling
me
you.
wrong. I want it to.
No, I
Nice.
but
I think
it
we'll lose
takes-
little things.
I don't
but
think
nothing,
it's going to be.
I love that it went this intense
no,
at the
this
end.
is
because
good.
It should, and I want to play it, and I want to come back, and I want to talk about how many of our concerns came up, and how many,
Yep.
how bad,
This is
how
a
much
serious
better we
topic.
feel about it, because I think they're all legitimate concerns. Like dealing with it online versus single player is a huge difference. And the thing that makes Red Dead stand out above all other games, which it does, I think we can all across the board say it has raised the bar for what a video game
even
and a world
graphics.
can do.
I don't know. I think
even
Just Cause is
graphics
better.
for the game
Oh my
itself.
God, shut up.
graphics alone.
Hands down. And the fact that it does it on the
I
level
was
that it does.
I was thinking back of like what game is kind of comparable. Horizon is it. That's the only game I can really think of where it was like, wow, you put
I don't know.
that
Assassin's
much
Creed
detail.
Odyssey looks amazing.
I don't
Oh
know.
my god, shut up.
I was just
We're
like,
going to end now.
yeah.
We thought we were going to kick Gabe out, but it's totally you.
Hey, we never know what happens to the end of this when we start.
Gabe's over like, don't count me out yet. You might still kick me
I
out.
don't know. I just haven't opened my mouth up, and
Yeah.
I'm working one up here. Hold on.
I do totally want to get back together and actually talk about Red Dead Online when we've played it, though, because I have such absurd what I expected from the single player, they beyond met that, and now I've seen it. So I'm at the minimum I'm going to hold it to is that.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I'm holding it higher because now I have to be able to do that with friends. Like you said, playing online with my buddies and not even actually being in the same session together, but just having fun in a party while riding through the West. I can't wait to do that and have the guy I'm talking with be on the horse right next to me. In the game.
It's been
right? Like that is so cool.
Yeah.
I
Like
can't
just
tell you how
turn
many
to the right.
times.
There he
what
is.
you're saying there.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've played this and just set my horse to a little bit faster than just a base walk, but definitely not a trot or maybe a loping pace.
Okay.
Yeah.
A gallop.
Yeah, sure.
No, it's not
Somewhere
a gallop.
between
it's
walk and a gallop.
It's just
It's a
slightly.
lope.
It's that.
A trot.
Yeah, trot. There we go. That's what it is. It's a trotting pace, and that's what I've got it set to. And I've engaged the freaking camera, and I've got a long ass way to go.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there enjoying the view.
Oh yeah.
And
The
I'm so,
cinematic view is
I'm like,
really cool.
I'm so like drawn into it. Like I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really well done.
It's like
Like,
watching movies.
Just the fact that you
I'm now
can
watching
do
a
that
movie,
and
yeah.
get up and walk away and come back.
Yeah.
the thing
Well, I don't
is,
think
is-
you'll do
is-
that
is-
in online.
It's
Not as
totally
much.
you can get up and you can go do something else, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm
It's
just watching this
it's a
happen.
movie.
I'm just watching this.
But
guy
I think
try-
that's
Very
where,
good.
like, so we'll play Red Dead Tuesday.
and like
Everybody
I
will
haven't,
get
I haven't
on.
had that ubiquitous ridgetop scene yet.
Yeah.
I've not done that,
Oh,
but
you
I've
will.
had so many scenes of just.
That's because you're still in the snow.
No, I'm out of this. I just like
Out of
saying
the
that because
snow.
I restarted the game 4 times.
Yeah. And I'm still there,
The
so it makes
last
me
one
feel
was not
comfortable.
intentional.
Yeah. It's going to be, if that is your favorite part about Red Dead, you're going to hate playing online with me. Because you'll be riding along and you'll be like, this is so pretty and whatever. Yeah, all of a sudden, blam, blam, blam. And he'll be
Your
like,
horse is dead.
even if I don't shoot you, there will be this big chaos storm that comes right in because I
What
shot something
happened?
else, right?
I know, but I'm just saying, it's like I haven't had that ubiquitous rich, tough scene, but I've had so many moments of just, this is such a pretty world.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff going on. I don't know. I'm enjoying.
I think that
just watching. What's
that
happening.
will be because right now we do GTA Tuesday. Typically, it's like this hour window where people are getting on GTA Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
So like somebody's always on right away. Whoever got off work first, and then we trickle in over the next hour until we're like a full group, right?
Yeah, between 5:30 and 6:30.
Yeah, something like that. So I think Red Dead will be that same way, and that first guy will get that.
Yeah.
They'll get that single player cinematic experience, and they'll get to indulge in it in that real personal way, right? But then as soon as somebody else jumps in online, you might not have the incentive to do the cinematic anymore because now you're going to share that experience with somebody else.
Oh, I think it's gonna.
That's where it needs to be as engaging one way as it is the other way.
I'm
right?
excited
Like,
for it playing out exactly that way because I think it's
Mm-hmm.
going to be little things like, "Hey, man, have you done this yet? No, I haven't done that. Where's that? Like,
Yeah.
I'll take you to it. Follow me."
Oh, totally. Like right now, we're like we jump on and we're all playing together, and somebody's like, "I just did this crazy thing. Have you come across this?" And the rest of us are like, "No, where's that at?" And they're like, "Okay, go to your map. Find this word. Okay, the letter R on that word. If you scroll down, there's like a legendary guy, like halfway in between there, a little to the like we're trying to describe things.
Where
I just want to ride there.
Yeah.
Just show me where it's at.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like,
Or
let's
just be able
do
to
it
share the
together.
marker on the map.
Yeah, yeah.
Or something,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
Instead
Hit
of like,
cinematic
oh, it's
mode
right
and
here.
everybody's going to the same
Screenshot of
place.
my
Of
TV,
course, yeah.
Send that text.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
Right.
If we've had as much fun as we've had without it actually being online, though, again, that just makes that bar so high. We've already had so much fun online with it, and we're not even playing online, right? So
It's high.
It's so high. It really, really is way higher than it was for the single player. Just because I've already seen it now.
So it's
like,
so they're setting the bar like when you say high. Is this kind of like the roller rink first guy through, or like
it's really high. Yeah, yeah,
take two to the left?
yeah.
Take two to the right.
It's up there. It's up there.
Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be
Now
awesome.
cha-cha.
I'm excited.
I'm really, really excited. Do we want to review any beers? Do we want to review the ones Mick gave us?
I
think wanted us to
I think
talk
I
about
think
that
we have to
review
do that. I really think we have to do that.
I know. I don't want to get butthurt. We'll never hear the end of
So the stout that we had was very sweet. First thing you do is you get sweet. It's got a decent mouthfeel. It's got a really, really heavy caramel flavor. Really, really heavy caramel flavor. And then it just kind of drops off into the kind of the bitter coffee flavor like that most stouts have, and they should. It wasn't too intense though, and it wasn't. And it was
smooth.
It was
So
very smooth,
smooth.
and it was not right up front though.
Yeah.
Most of your stouts, you get that roasted coffee flavor right first thing, and it just rides it all the way through. This comes at the end. It's pretty good. I really liked it. What do you want to say? I'm gonna say we're just solid 7 for it.
I think when I first drank it, I really thought this is really sweet. Right? It wasn't overly sweet. Like, it didn't ruin the beer in any way, but I did think it's really sweet. And then as we kept peeling off labels and figuring out what it actually was, and that percentage kept going up, I got more and more justified in how sweet it was.
The
right?
way you
Where I
had
was
to
going
figure
for
that
totally.
out,
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
you went about that, I think it bumps it up at least a point.
Right?
Just
The
with
experience
just-
of all of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give it a half a point. 7.5.
Yeah, no, you got to give it some credit. That was fun for all of us.
Yeah, it was. It engaged everybody. Thank you, Mick. I'm going to give it... you gave 7.5?
Yeah, I gave it the extra.
I'm going to give it
half point.
7.75 because I got to beat Jay. It's perfect. What do you think of the pumpkin one he gave us? Which was very much pumpkin.
It didn't taste a lot of pumpkin,
No.
and it didn't have the pumpkin spice really strong.
No.
And I don't
Not
care
in flavor, but in aroma.
I don't care for most spiced beer flavors.
Yeah.
But yes, the aroma definitely carried it, and it's not bad. I don't care for the flavor usually.
Yeah.
This one didn't have that. I'm gonna say 6.5. No, I'm gonna say 6.75
He's going to force me.
to the 7.
Yeah. I'm going to go 6.76. 6.75.
Okay, Bob.
1. Yeah. I think as far as the pumpkin one goes, it also was pretty smooth. I mean, it really was, or is. It's not abrasive in any way, so I appreciate that
No,
about
it's
it.
not.
But again, I can't help but look at it as like kind of like drinking a wheat beer or something. Because again, I don't like the pumpkin part. So it gets a really high score as far as pumpkin. It's a unicorn pumpkin beer. It is. It gets a 10. But again, that's not saying a lot because I don't really like pumpkin beers. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a straight 6. It is way better than okay.
Yeah.
I really do. I didn't mind it at all. I would never. If somebody was like, "This is what I got," I'd be like, "Cool, that's my favorite pumpkin beer." Like I'd be fine with it, right? But it's not the one I would choose to pick off the shelf. And even my instincts went for the other one anyway. So
I gotta say though,
we should write those down. Grab that pen.
The cast out.
the cast out.
Right Grab one of those scrap papers over there so we can write it on here.
The cast out IPA here has been a great spruce toothbrush.
I really like this cast out.
Actually, it is really good. It is very. I feel like I'm drinking a forest though. Northwest forest to be specific.
Citrusy
Evergreen
forest? An evergreen citrus.
It's so strong with the pine and the spruce.
I think that's just our kind of classic IPA, though.
No, the pumpkin one was the one we just did.
I did 6.75 for the.
I like the cast out. I would drink it again. I'd buy it again.
You gave it a 6. What did you give the
I
first
gave
one?
it a solid 7. Then your brother talked me up to 7.5.
Okay. I already forgot what I gave it.
You give it a 7.75.
Thank
you.
you.
Had to be better than me.
It's true.
Um.
And you gave it a 7.7. No, 7.5.
Give it a 7.5.
Okay. Oh my God! I suddenly realized the world Jack
And
lives in,
I'm the
and it's
one that has
horrible.
been drinking lots of beer today.
Yeah. Do you want to review your beer, Brosif?
Yeah, we just did.
You brought it. What would you give it? Oh my God! You guys are so fast.
Oh, we didn't get that far.
Okay, so give me a score. Luke, I'm gonna call it Lukas IPA.
7.
I'll go back later and let
7.
Jack do it.
I'd give it a 7. Cast out's a 7. I would definitely pick this up
Okay.
again.
Who else
I gotta
can
agree.
get?
I gotta agree. Solid 7's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually am enjoying it.
I'm gonna put cast out so I remember.
And I was impressed because I went to a grocery outlet. Their beer selection there is
they have
actually
phenomenal
really
grocery
good.
Their alcohol
Their beer
in general
selection is
great.
sometimes really good, and sometimes just okay. But
I was blown
It's
away.
always
Though.
Would
at
you say
least
that
okay.
about everything at grocery outlet?
yes, really, I would.
That's usually
But
where
it's
it
never
goes
been
there.
bad.
I've never been there. Today was one of my
Is what I was
first times
trying to
going
get
there.
at.
Totally. That is the difference with beer, for sure.
I was blown away, man. If you're looking to just go pick up a random 6-pack,
I have been there, and
I'd go
pretty much.
and their prices are fair.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this for the price I paid
It's a
for this
bargain
beer.
market, dude.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why I shop
For
there.
the amount I
Yeah.
drank of this beer, I'm happy as well.
yeah, right.
It
And it was on sale.
well, and typically you can even get like 22s there that are like $5.99. You can pick them up for $3.99.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
At grocery outlets. So
Yeah.
totally worth it. But you got to get them while they're hot because they will be gone.
Oh yeah, they tell you how much you save when you walk out the door too.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
saved $50. Oh, thank you very much.
I guess. Apparently.
Mind you, that's at the peak.
I lost.
I know.
yeah.
Oh, I know.
I lost way more than that in pride, but it's fine.
I walked through this door.
Never mind the fact that
and it
I
was
just parked-
gone.
I parked by myself in the family parking spot. Stop me.
So let me get a Gabriel score in here.
Uh-oh.
Blue Moon,
Blue Moon mango.
Makes me
mango, because
Mango.
he tasted it.
Yep.
Should I make a side note? Eat something sweet first.
Yes. Yes.
It's kinda like
You
brushing-
won't-
it's kinda like
you will
brushing
not
teeth and
taste the
drinking orange
mango.
juice. All you
Yeah.
taste is that ass afterwards.
No, thank
Oh my
you.
god! Now I have to spell this whole thing out. Okay,
You could talk to it.
I'm gonna put a G in front of it for your.
Yeah,
for your
very
initial.
important.
What's the
So-
score? Give it a score.
Oh, it's
Think
a
about
6.
it compared
No,
to regular Blue Moon.
Well, you have to eat something before you drink
For some
something
people, that's an
before the
incentive,
mango.
though, right?
Isn't that a good
Yes.
thing?
Yeah.
I think so. Maybe it could be a good thing. Anyway, so as far as you have a sweet meal
Okay.
while you're drinking this,
So
then you will
dessert beer.
definitely
Eat some orange chicken and then have one of these.
yes.
Okay.
Is that that's jet? What is that? That's
Eat some
not-
orange chicken
chicken.
and then have one of these.
Yes,
Okay.
orange chicken, and with your mango wheat, Blue Moon, and you will definitely taste it, and it would be better than. Oh,
And so how
I
much
think
better
it's
are we talking?
probably
what are you gonna
it's
give
a
it?
7.
7.
If you
Okay,
if
so
you
not
definitely
phenomenal,
have,
but better than okay.
it's better than your standard wheat.
It's good.
It's better than your standard Blue Moon. So it's
Okay,
better
you would
than
actually
okay.
prefer this over regular Blue Moon.
if you're eating with orange chicken.
Okay, you have to have something sweet first.
I kind of wish.
Okay, I like that.
Just so you know, I really wish 7 and 6 were switched on your chart. It was.
Yeah.
I wish
good
6. I wish
better than
6 just said better than good, and 7 was like, yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, but 7 is good, and 6 is better than good. That would make 6 and 8.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
No.
You can have
We'll
good
we'll
and
just-
then one.
we'll
7,
discuss
8,
this later.
9.
Yeah, 5's okay. 6 is better than okay. That's
That
the
works
order
okay.
they go in.
It's
Yeah.
all right. It's all semantics anyway.
If you had a score sheet up there, I would give it a 4 at best.
Yeah, well, I think yours is just a solid 2 right now.
Oh my god. Let's end the show and we will continue to fight about this.
To all the nerds.
Through all the fuzz,
Bottoms up.
let's get nerdbuzzed.
You guys are ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it turdish?
You're not there yet. You get at least a...
Talking
about
about
the pause.
beer,
Turd.
Yeah.
talking
there it is.
about
It's like a question.
You're on
Which is better than just a
Nerdbuzzed.
straight turd, because it's only turd.
Marcus and Jeremiah.
Turd, there's no pause.
You're on Nerdbuzzed.
Let's drink a couple more beers and we're going to fight.
No, because turd is so to the point, right? Turd.
Yes,
And whoever
that's what we
wins,
meant. Yep,
we
that's
get to
the point
judge
we're
the
making.
fight based on
No,
their
but turd
point
is
scale.
so to the point. Turd. That's why turdish is. It's turdish. I'm still confident. It's turdish.
I'm going to give
There's
you...
a pause. Did you not see?
No, I see it. I
There's
don't like it.
definitely
I
a
don't
pause
agree
there,
with
yeah.
it, so I choose to ignore it.
Oh
We
my
should
God,
put
I have all
commas
the
in there
power.
So you're
instead of
such,
All
periods.
those
you're such a
dots mean to me-
nonconformist.
Yeah, those dots to me mean speed up, say it faster.
Oh,
They're
really?
arrows. Get to this quicker.
I thought they were little turd pellets.